This is the story of the AGF Paradise as they sanguinely explore the stars in search of the destiny thrust upon them by those who sought to obtain calamity itself. This is Children.
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 Of the Signs.
Are you going to do it, Kamala? Are you going to do today's opening? Crawl narration?
By Jeremy Cretchley.
What? What's happening? What are you referencing?
No, do the opening.
I don't know the opening.
What do you mean?
Welcome to the sector. We're going to do pirate shit today, folks.
Yeah!
And explode Kay's island. World. Planet? Whatever.
I'm your GM, Jonathan, who hopes that doesn't happen.
I make no promises.
You have to introduce the other people.
Oh.
This is going to the recording.
And playing Astrid is...
Kylie. That's the wrong way. You introduce me by my name, and then I say the rest of it.
Everyone's being mean to me, so Kamala's going to kill everyone.
Oh, dear.
To be
Well,
fair,
I'm Kylie, and I play Astrid.
how do we do the intros for the people again? Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember how you do that part.
Hello, and welcome back to the sector, everybody. I'm your GM, Jonathan, and I have with me today, Kylie.
I'm really concerned about the state of this podcast right now, and I play Astrid.
And Louise.
You didn't do your thing.
I know, you didn't give me enough time to do it.
I'm Mohan. Why you? And yeah.
And Laura.
Playing Kamala Magar, and I'm ready to be a pirate.
Arr, arr.
Yo,
Shiver
ho,
me
yo,
timbers.
ho, a
Are we those kind of pirates?
life
Why
for
don't-
me?
Why don't we have like a catchphrase or something?
Because we didn't think of it, I guess.
I know what we're doing today.
We cold opening this one?
Yeah.
Completely derailing the entire episode because we have to have a motto.
Yeah. Hey, crew.
What do you want?
I want to have a peppy saying that's really catchy and gets us lots of gorp that we can put on things.
A peppy saying?
I guess. I don't know. A piratey saying.
Okay.
Well, we're called the Lost. Maybe it
And
could...
found?
Are we?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think you guys ever told me about that.
Oh, well,
Yeah, we've-
you're not.
Oh.
Oh, right. It was the
Oh.
kids.
Yeah, because the kids, yeah.
I guess we have to abandon that name then. Yeah, we're not the Lost anymore.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because we have K. Yeah.
And the other
other
two, yeah.
people, yeah.
Hezbollah and Kermit.
Oh, okay. Kermit!
You mean Rasmus?
Yeah.
Rasmus the Hedgehog here.
No! Don't like...
His voice has changed every time, so
I
now it's a
know.
Kermit voice today. I'm Rasmus.
Oh, dear.
And- What was it? Rasmussen?
Hallishiel.
Hallishiel. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Okay, so if we are abandoning the Lost moniker, then we need to find something else that works with Paradise, because that's the name of our ship. Because it was Paradise because we were the Lost and Paradise Lost.
Can we be the cheeseburgers in paradise? Is that copyrighted?
I'm pretty sure that's copyrighted.
We could do the Speesburgers.
The Speesburgers.
No, I don't like that.
Hey guys, we're the Speesburgers.
No.
My name's Mohan Speesburger.
No.
This is my crewmate Astrid Speesburger.
No, I have a last name, and that's not it.
Damn, now I'm never going to think of
Anything other
cheeseburger
than cheeseburger
in
in paradise. Yeah. No, that's good. I tried to convince Jonathan's mom that should be what they do their mother-son dance to for the wedding.
Who's Jonathan?
Your GM, Jonathan.
Who's that?
All right, before we break his mind. Yeah. Okay, so cheeseburgers in paradise is out.
I thought we were coming up with a motto.
Oh, yeah. Well, and
yeah.
then we realized that we can't use the Lost moniker anymore. So now we have to find a new nickname for our group and a motto. We might be here for a while.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we may have to come back to this.
Yeah, we may have fucked up. We may need to figure this out later.
Hallishiel, you gonna make snacks? Because this is gonna be a while. Yes, I can make snacks. What are we discussing?
What our crew name should be.
Because you guys are not lost.
Yeah. I guess the motto will just come naturally.
I thought we were just the crew of the Paradise.
Well,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
stupid.
Oh. I guess I'll throw these away. And he puts some shirts into a trash can.
No!
Well, if you already got merch.
No, you are right. It is dumb.
No.
We do
Captain.
already have patches that say Crew of Paradise, so...
Is that normal? Is it yes? Oh, wait. Yes,
Should
Samara?
just be the crew of the Paradise? Yeah.
Yeah. You said captain. What?
Yeah, because you were being mean to him.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask. You said it like a question.
I was
so I was like,
Captain.
Thank you for defending my honor, Kamala.
what little of it
Get
that he
it,
has
Kamala!
left.
No, I am baby.
All right, so I guess we don't need to be called anything. We're just a crew.
Well, we're the crew of the Paradise. I can't remember. Did the Lost refer to all of the children? Or
Yes.
was it just
It was just you guys.
our group?
Yeah, you guys decided that when you were on Sylvia on Fornhuggy.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It was our thing.
I just
Yeah.
feel like if we're going to go do like hardcore pirate stuff, that we should. Oh, maybe we shouldn't put our name out there.
I was going to say, we
I
probably
guess-
don't want notoriety.
I was like, we could put stickers around and be like,
Name
yeah, we did this
recognition.
bad thing. Well, I guess that'd be an easy way to get wanted. So maybe we shouldn't do that.
Like a calling card when I kill someone.
Yeah. Like, is that a good idea? It seems like it'd be a cool idea, but I don't know if it's a good idea.
But also, it is an easier way to get caught. So,
right.
kind of balance those priorities, I think.
Okay, let's see what happens on Kay's home planet, and if we fuck it up so bad that we shouldn't be leaving our name around, then we won't come up with a name. But if we do something really cool and
Then we have
good,
to take credit for it.
yeah, we got to take credit for it, so we should come up with a name.
And then other
I have
people
concerns.
could contact us for more jobs.
Yeah. Well, I guess, yeah, do we want to be space heroes or space pirates?
Let's think of ourselves more as space Robin Hoods.
Space mercenaries.
I like mercenaries because it's more evil than Robin Hood.
Well, then how come you asked why was being space heroes an option?
Because we're a crew. It's a democracy here.
Well, then you shot my idea down.
I don't think hero or villain is necessarily a given for pirates, so...
I guess it just depends
I mean,
on...
I'm not saying we need to give our stolen items to people.
Right.
What I'm saying is that like mercenaries has a more negative feel to it than like
Robin Hood?
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have a good phrase for what I'm thinking.
I know I'm just a taxi driver, but I really think we've lost the plot here.
All right. Okay. let's begin. We'll think about this later.
Sweet Jesus.
Last time on Children of the Spy, the crew has wandered into the woods just outside of the city of the High Chancellor of Tudega in search of cryptids or psychics that are likely about to be eliminated by the very weapons the crew delivered just a day earlier. But once in the woods, they're confronted by eyes in the mist that all of a sudden lash out at them. The crew decides to take a completely nonviolent stance and try and calm down these crazy assailants that they don't really know. Eventually, with everybody's help, Mohan is able to convince one of them that maybe they aren't actually here to do any danger, and they go back and get their boss, who is named Markle, a.k.a. the Mist Man in the legends. They talk with the Mist Man for a while and discover that they are part of a experimental unit that was controlled by the Chancellor and have since escaped. But unfortunately, when they escape, they've normally already gone or are very close to being feral. So all of the people that the Mist Man teaches and helps control their psychic energies are struggling to adapt to society. He explains that the game that they play, called High Chancellor back in the city, is a little bit warped from what reality is because the Mist Man never really came in to change people into psychics. He was more collecting the discarded or escaped psychics from the High Chancellor's compound. Once they arrive at the encampment for Markle's group and the rest of the feral psychics, they notice that there are a bunch of craters all around them. They ask Markle what this is about, and he explains that this is actually something that they wanted to talk to the kids about, as one of their precogs knew that they were coming, and these craters may be associated with them. Once inside of the compound, they notice that there are a bunch more of these feral psychics that are around, and they are in cages created out of the will wards. A little concerned about this, they ask Markle what's going on, and he says this is the only way to help contain their psychic energy once they've truly gone feral, and he spends many hours a day trying to calm their energy so that they can start regaining their wisdom and stop being feral. After that conversation, he points them to a set of doors in the back of the room where he says his friend Paloma is waiting, and she's the precog that sensed their arrival. They go and speak with Paloma, who is in the fetal position in the back of a really cluttered room, almost like a hoarder's, and they alert Paloma that there is going to be a hunting party from the government soon, and she alerts them that they are also prey to this being that they call Pythia. Pythia is a giant mech that looks much like the ancients that are scattered around Tudega, and it is hunting them. It seems to, whenever it arrives and is awake, scream in anger, but inside, a quiet voice cries in sorrow. After giving this information, Kamala whispers a prayer for Paloma because she seems disturbed, and Paloma accepts the prayer, and Astrid confirms that she dies. A little scared of what's about to happen because they are the only people in a room with someone who just died, surrounded by feral psychics. They leave a little tentatively, but Markle assures them that Paloma was old like he is, and possibly on her way out anyways, and this may have been her final wish. Asking the crew what they want to do, they decide that the information they gave about the possible incoming attack was just about enough, and the information they received about being prey of this mech called Pythia was enough to scare them away and get off of the planet. As they were about to leave the planet, they decide, we haven't really done some pirate shit recently, so let's steal something. And they call up Carlos to find out where the dig sites for these ancients are. Carlos points them to a mountain range on the other side of the planet where they end up finding a cave of scattered pieces that they probably can't use, but they all seem to lead to this one point. And at the end of the point seems to be a almost fully complete ancient that is standing at the back end of a cavern. Once they pull down the ancient and bring it into the paradise, they notice that there is another path that the ancient was blocking. As Kamala, Mohan, and Astrid go down into the cave, the others continue loading the ancient onto the ship, and Kamala, Mohan, and Astrid find that there is a vault room that they quickly open, find a bunch of what look like mech suits, a piece of pre-tech on a pedestal, and a large circular ring attached to the back wall. They take a few suits and the pre-tech and get on out of there, heading for Kay's home planet of Pylo-Koshi. And that's where we are now as we enter the orbit of Pylo-Koshi.
I forgot that we got those suits.
Yeah.
Have we put them on yet?
No.
Kamala, can you do a scan of these suits to see what they're about? Are they going to kill us? Is there poison in them?
I can try.
Holy.
When we last opened them, there was mostly just dust and stuff.
Okay.
I don't think I can turn them on, but I can scan them.
I wonder if you have to be in it for it to turn on.
Yeah.
/ do whatever it's supposed to do.
But they were dusty. It was like dry clean only. Is there a tag?
100% rayon.
I gotta know.
What material is made out of?
No, I gotta know if we can clean them. How to clean them.
We should open them first.
I'm picturing a wetsuit. Is that
Yeah,
whatever?
that's
Cool.
Yeah, in my brain it was kind of like Darling in the Franxx plug suits kind of a deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, your typical mech pilot suit.
All spandex.
Yeah.
Very little left to the imagination.
And a hole in the butt.
That's for my tail, sir.
Not for mine.
Ew!
All right, I'm getting in. Kamala gets in her suit.
Astrid also gets in her suit because she just wants to zip it up to block out Mohan.
I'm gonna watch you guys get in these suits. I'm not putting mine on yet.
Mine is pink, FYI, like a fuchsia.
All right, I'm gonna wait 10 seconds. Are you dead yet, guys?
Nope, we're good.
Are you itchy?
Kamala's is dark red.
Ooh. What'd you say? Yours was pink?
Like a magenta fuchsia. Very bright.
I want to inspect mine. See if there's anything.
I like
I'm
how
very
we just
wary.
launch right into the suit, and he's like, I'm going to be cautious for once in my life.
Let's maybe, what is that, a notice?
That's
6.
not what you roll.
That's not it, dude.
Do you know how to play this game?
Yes.
It's only been 2 years.
It's my 2d6.
What color is your suit, Mohan?
Moss green. 7?
I like how we've stuck with our colors.
No, it's a failure, right? No. 7 is
Seven a mixed success.
Yeah. Do I notice anything cool about my suit? Maybe an on-switch.
Mixed success, you do notice something. There is a panel that in the bottom of the suit, and when you pull on it, it kind of like uprights your posture.
Oh.
Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, put it on. Upright my posture. Look at me. Walking around. Upright.
We should probably not wear this on the planet.
Probably not. Is it a comfortable suit?
Is it?
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Oh, dear. I'm scared.
I would assume it's very comfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I probably. I would just, yeah.
Wait, why can't we wear it on a planet? It's just a spacesuit.
They are very old. I don't want them getting damaged.
And
True.
since it's like older, like really old, like technology, it might look odd and
Kamala.
make us stick out.
Give me a notice.
That's a 13.
Damn,
Hell
girl.
yeah.
You notice something that, like, you guys haven't really looked at these all too closely. You just kind of grabbed a bunch and left. You notice that they're not really as, like, worn down as you would expect them to be.
Huh. Though,
It could be because of maybe the vault was, like, hermetically sealed or something like that, so everything inside of it was pretty pristine.
well, actually, the wiring is pretty intact. So maybe we could wear them.
I wonder if
New
they
outfits.
provide any protection.
Why don't I punch you and we can find out?
All right, you punch me, and then I'll shoot you,
No.
and we'll see what happens.
Why
to
don't
the
we
suits.
take you out of this? Why don't we take one of the extra suits and shoot that and
Yeah.
see if it like makes a hole or something?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Well, let's not shoot in the ship. How about let's
No,
stab
yeah,
it?
how about-
Yeah.
Yeah, let's stab it. Let's not shoot things in the ship. That's a good point. Do you want to stab it,
Yeah, assassin.
Kamala?
Oh, sure.
Ma'am with the murder techniques.
Kamala's gonna go over, take out her monoblade knife from her thigh and just do a quick little jab.
Roll to attack.
We didn't like this one anyway. It was like a pea green.
Attacks are the D20. Have you ever played this game?
Yeah.
Literally last week.
Everyone's picking on me.
That's a 1.
Oh no, I got stabbed.
So you stab into it, and I guess this is what the fiction has led us to. You're an assassin. You're trained at stabbing things. You're not going to miss. You hit it. And for the material that it is, you are surprised at how much resistance it gives to being stabbed.
Ooh.
Mechanically, we'll make it so that this has essentially an armor rating of 1 rather than an armor class. So like the armor class would be like your regular bodysuit, which is like 13 to hit kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But these suits, apparently because a trained assassin can't stab through them immediately, actually reduce 1 point of damage if you do get hit.
Ooh.
It's essentially a very old armored vac suit that also has some sort of
A little bit of
damage-reducing
extra, yeah.
property.
Cool.
And jetpacks.
No.
Wow. Look at me fly, guys.
Kay, would you like a suit?
Sure, what colors are left?
There's purple and blue.
I'm going to go with blue because I'm purple, and that would just make me look naked.
I hadn't even thought of that.
No, Mohan.
Oh, no. So then the blue one can go to whoever.
No, I picked blue.
No, purple.
No, purple. Will go to what, Rasmus?
I guess
Because
that'll go to
Hollowshield
me,
pretty much
Rasmus.
stays on the ship.
Yeah, because Rasmus is a gunner. He'll come out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But
Here you go.
so we don't leave Halfwits out high and dry.
You
We'll
can
get
have
him
the
a-
one that we tried to murder that was resistant to
Well,
being murdered.
I was gonna say we can get him like a nice chef coat on this planet.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
and a
nice.
hat.
Something
Nice
little-
chef hat.
Ooh.
Maybe there'll be a little rat under it that'll pull his feathers and control him so he can cook better. Just a thought.
Do we have to feed the rat?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
Too many mouths.
Oh, it's a rat.
Yeah, he has a
Fine.
mouth.
All right.
Are you insinuating that rats don't have mouths?
Yeah. What are you saying?
No,
Rats
I'm
don't
saying
count?
that rats don't eat enough to really be a hindrance.
Have
in
you ever
terms of
had
food
rats in your
supply.
pantry before?
I guess
No.
you've never seen the
They-
rats on Pylo-Koshi. I mean, whew.
Jesus Christ.
Rats are
ROUSs?
Yeah.
God.
They're the
Okay.
worst.
Well, did you say I'm the worst?
No, they're the worst.
Oh.
Rats.
I was like, wow.
Kai, what is your planet like?
We think it used to be like an Earth-like planet, like it used to have ground, but it's all covered in this big gas right now. We're approaching the planet's orbit, so you can kind of start to see it. It looks like it's water from far away, like it's this deep blue color, but it is a gas, and it sits low on the atmosphere. It kind of acts like water. All of the cities on Pylo-Koshi, they're all on the tops of mountains that presumably used to exist on the planet. Gas kind of ebbs and flows like an ocean would, so we actually have all of our cities and countries and stuff, they're all in these bubbles in case there's a high plume situation, is what we would call it, with the gas. So it protects them as the plume rises and falls.
So your planet is extra stinky.
Yeah.
Stinky!
Yeah, it probably is.
I feel like that'd make your planet very hostile. Like they're very, very
To
limited
themselves
amount.
and others.
Well, like a very limited amount of resources. Like they just live on top of these mountains. Like, are we going to be welcome there?
And as you ask that, you guys approach close enough into the orbit that you get a ba-da-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum. And it's like, oh, I think we're being hailed by the planet.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, cool. Hail me.
Not like that.
We surrender, we come peacefully.
No, we
Don't
never
shoot.
surrender.
It's probably not like that either. Just let's turn it on. And he turns on a message, and you hear a voice come over the speaker and says, "Hello, travelers, and welcome to Pylo-Koshi. We are currently in a safe state, and the spaceport is open for landing. I hope you enjoy your stay. There is currently one festival coming up in a week if you would like to join.
Yes! I want to go to a festival, guys!
That'd be fun,
Please,
yeah.
if you come to the festival, make sure to register your vessel with the committee."
Okay, Kay, that is your job. Register our vessel with the committee.
Sounds like a plan. You guys want to land now? We're good?
Yeah,
I mean,
why not?
Yeah, I guess there's nothing else around. There's just a bunch of farty gas. Yeah, we'll just get in. We'll dock.
Yeah, I wonder what festival is going on right now. I completely forget what time of year it is for Pylo-Koshi.
I'm so excited.
I don't know what time is it all.
Fair. We've been in Spike Drill for quite a while.
We almost murdered each other over the span of like several months going across the known galaxy, so that was fun.
Yep, let's not do that again.
Ever again.
Okay, I'm taking us down to the spaceport. And you guys see as you come down that you can see what Kay was talking about with it looks like an ocean until you start getting closer, and then you notice that all of the stuff that you're going to be docking on, like the spaceport and everything, it seems like it's really high up in the atmosphere. It's not that much further down as you go, and you notice that there are these like spires that everything is attached to, and everything's in these like techno bubbles, and there's like one really big techno bubble, and then they have a few others that are higher up and smaller in size, and it seems like all of the cities are kind of like this, and you can see quite a bit of them as you're coming down, but the one that Kay is landing in is one of the biggest cities. He just, for the most part, unless you guys tell him not to, will land in the like capital city of every planet. And you notice that the height differences of all of the bubbles as you're going down is like the main major bubble is kind of at what you would call like sea level, so it's like the normal existence of the gas, and everything else is higher up. And you go and you land at that big main bubble, and the spaceport opens, and you guys see that there is this odd mixture of this like crazy bustling city, but like there's no vehicles or anything. Everyone's just kind of walking everywhere. There's lots of people. It doesn't seem like there's all that much like right on the edge of the bubble where this spaceport is, but as soon as you start like looking deeper into the place, it just seems like packed with people. There's people going everywhere, and you notice that there's this weird mixture of what looks like very old stone architecture, and then also like just like neon lights and stuff like that.
That's cool.
All right, hey, Kay, so where should we go? But hustling and bustling around here, so is there somewhere we can go sightsee?
We could, at some point just kind of take the ship around the big oceans if you wanted to, like the gas oceans, the plumes.
Can you fish in it?
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff that lives under the gas.
Fishing fin.
Whoa. Yeah, we always have to fish.
Must go fishing. That's just going to be what the rest of this episode is we're just going to be fishing.
No.
Well, let's go check out what the festival is. I know a lot of our festivals actually revolve around exploring the gas seas.
Yes,
Cool.
let's
Cool.
go into the crowd of many people.
Let's do it.
I'm concerned.
Guys, we also have this big mech taking up all of our cargo.
Shit.
yeah.
We should
right.
probably do something about that.
Ugh.
Kai, do you have any contacts who might be interested
We're going to sell it?
on... Well, that's what we planned.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I don't come from the upper bubble people.
Upper bubble.
Upper bubble, all the bubbles that are higher up than the main city, that's where all the wealthy people live, and I don't come from that.
What are you, some kind of poor?
Yeah, actually.
Why do you think they left the planet to become pirates?
I don't know. Sense of adventure?
We could airdrop a question in
Yeah.
the crowd.
What if we just...
Dump a bunch of flyers as we fly over and just that say, anybody interested in an ancient mech?
No, what if we... Kay, do you hate the rich? Because we could just drop the mech on the bubble of the rich, crack it, and then leave.
Wait. I fully assumed that this was like a permeable bubble, not like a plastic bubble.
Wow, I'm picturing a glass.
It's a hard light, so you can't actually walk through it, but it's hard light to keep all of the gash out, so it's not permeable.
Okay.
What if we sold it to a local museum?
That could work.
Yeah, there's plenty of old stuff here.
They won't know it's stolen.
Maybe like art collectors or something.
Do museums buy stuff?
No, they take donations.
Yeah, we can sell to museums.
Yeah, but
That is not true, but
What?
okay.
Yeah, I thought they
Museums
bought
purchase
stuff.
things all the
Do
time.
they?
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Oh, I thought that they
Yes.
only took donations.
No, they buy shit.
No, most of like museum budgets go to purchasing new items and artifacts.
Yeah, they buy shit.
I didn't know that. Okay, yeah, all right. Which one of us is good at forging authentication papers?
I'm good at over-the-table trading.
I am also good at over-the-table trading.
I could steal something and maybe edit it. I don't know.
Could we like threaten someone into forging something for us?
I'm pretty sure we could just pay someone to forge something.
Yeah, probably.
All right, where's the forgery room?
The
What?
forgery room?
Yeah, the forgery department.
Mohan, there's no department for illegal activities.
New question: where is the Indiana Jones of this planet?
The who?
That's a band.
A band.
Well, I could hack into some website and get personnel files and then alter them.
Can you can you hack into the museum?
Control print.
Ooh. Can you hack into the museum and make a purchase order for a giant mech, and then we'll pretend we're the delivery people dropping off the mech?
I'm pretty sure they'd notice that they did not, in fact, order a giant mech.
It was ordered by the intern. that
Question.
Nobody likes.
Oh,
Why-
God!
Why are we even trying to hide it? It's not like we actually stole this from someone who's looking for it.
Right, but a museum was going to want something proving its authenticity.
Then why don't we just forge authenticity papers?
Yeah,
and
that's what
sell
we're
it
trying to
them?
do. But nobody can forge those papers. That's what I'm saying.
Out of character, I'll just remind you that if you're on a planet for 24 hours, you can have henchmen who have contacts.
Let's all sleep for
That's like
24
your-
hours.
That's like your ability, Mohan.
So, like, let's hang out so that you can
Make some
get
connections.
some Henchies.
Go to the festival.
That's
oh,
in a
wait,
week.
that's in a week.
It's in a
Fuck.
week.
Well, let's go find out about this festival. Let's
Yeah.
find a place to
Yeah.
sleep if we don't want to sleep on the
Because
ship.
maybe it's like there's like contests or something, and we could enter them and
Oh, yeah.
win prizes and or money.
If we win prizes, we have to come up with a name. Be on the top of the leaderboards there.
Again, you guys started with wanting to have like a catchphrase, and now you're thinking about a name.
You should think of one, too.
The two are not mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
Like, we can do both.
I don't like the phrase "you guys." Right? You're one of us.
That's true.
All right, let's. Be
I'm
on
just,
our
I'm
merry
just
way.
not as invested in this motto thing as you are.
We gotta go. We gotta go find out what this festival's all about.
Yeah. All right, to the. What'd you call them? The council?
We gotta register the ship, right, to participate in the festival.
Oh yeah, that's what it said over the intercom, so
Yeah.
we should go do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe
Yeah.
they can give us more info on like what's the jam and that stuff.
You're out of the ship, you're looking around, you're just kind of standing in the square area. You're still in like the spaceport proper. You haven't really entered the city. You see that there is kind of like a customs booth that you can go to.
Cool. Boop, 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 boop. Hi, customs booth person. What's your name, Taxay? Can't quite read it.
Never mind, I will start the conversation then.
What? No!
Hello and welcome to Pylo-Koshi.
Hi, my name's Mohan. What's yours?
No.
Oh,
I am customs agent, and that's all you need to know.
Okay. We're here for the festival.
What are you registering under? Are you a government organization, a private sailor, or part of a military, or are you pirates?
Why is pirates an option?
Why wouldn't it be an option?
Aren't pirates, bad?
Oh, no. Here on Pylo-Koshi, we don't give a shit.
Okay, great. Then we're pirates.
Awesome. What's the name of your ship?
Wait, hold on. Let's stop for a second, okay? How many other pirates are registered here?
We don't give out the personal information of any of the other registrants.
See? They're legit.
No. Because you can just say, here's a list of criminals, police, that are here right now, and these are all their ships.
That's a fair point. You know, when you think about it, yeah.
We're just going to register as private spacefarers.
Spacefarers. All right. I can mark that down.
Thanks. We're on the ship, the Oasis. Now, we can give them a real ship's name. The Paradise.
Yeah, Kay pops in and he's like, so you can actually say that we're pirates. Pirates are very common here.
See? I was right.
You were not being cautious. That could have been dangerous. All right.
For once, I do agree with Mohan.
Hey!
We should be not giving out that information so freely, but here on Pylo-Koshi, it is fine. They actually encourage pirates to come here. We'll probably even run into other people from the AGF if depending on what the festival is. If it's Plume Fairing Festival, then we might have plenty of other pirates here. Maybe pirates not even from the AGF.
That would be great. If there's other pirates from the AGF, we can ask them to take our mech back to the ship.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I glanced back at, the docking bay. Are there any ships we recognize over there?
Give me a notice.
Goddamn.
Grandma Moldy. Whoop. I don't see anything.
I got a 7.
I got an 11.
Jesus!
Wow.
Nice. So Mohan doesn't recognize any. He's still kind of like, are we sure we should tell them we're pirates? And then Astrid is looking around and you're like, well, a bunch of these ships do look like they could be pirate ships. And then Kamala, you notice a ship that you have seen before. It is a very large fleet cruiser. It probably won't be participating in planet-side stuff. It is the Smigaskrik, which is the fleet cruiser of the Scavenger.
Oh.
So you at least know part of the Ingenuity branch is here.
I bet the Scavenger would want to buy our mech.
Ooh, probably.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot, at least.
You can bargain with him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Astrid looks at the customs agent and says, can you tell us any more about this festival?
The festival next week is a yearly festival that we hold. It's one where we have a bunch of people go out and they try and hunt these large, I should come up with a name for them.
Lots of hunting recently.
Yeah.
We're being hunted. The psychics are being hunted. Now we're going to be doing some hunting.
You know how difficult it is to pick a name for anything when I'm like, half of these can all be dick jokes?
Let's pick the first one. Dicky McCock. Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm like, oh, this one would be good. The Scronade. Scrotum. No.
Yeah, this grenade would not be good.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, who are we?
Scrotum tornado.
It's a festival where we go out and hunt the thophids before the bubble comes down for its yearly maintenance. Kay will pipe up and be like, oh, okay, this one is, these are these large, worms that kind of overpopulate the area under the plume. It's one of the reasons why we have the bubble, because once they get too populous, they get really aggressive. So we have a culling of them, a population control of them, so that they don't overrun trying to break down the barriers.
Cool.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, and they're all underneath the plume, so a lot of people go and sail out on the plume. It's actually really dense to try and pilot underneath the plume, so most people sail on top of it with their ships.
Since we have an underwater feature, are we going to have any trouble in the gas? Can we just fly through it?
We might not be able to go as deep as we would like, but our ship might actually be pretty well suited for going underneath the surface a little bit. Maybe it'll help us not be found by the other participants.
Is there a reason we don't want to be found by the other participants?
Yeah, the more thophids that you kill, the bigger a reward you get. So,
okay. I was just wondering if this was like a no holds barred, other people might attack you kind of.
Oh, they might.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's not that many thophids. It's just they need to stay under a certain population so that they don't try to destroy the cities.
Cool.
our only weapon is sand. And a net. I think we have a net, too.
Do we have a net?
For some reason, I feel like we had a net.
How much do we have in the ship fund?
182,000.
We don't
Not
have a
very
lot.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, do we think that we can sell this mech for 1.8 million?
I don't know.
Maybe we could do some jobs while we wait for the festival.
And get 1.8 million.
I think we could.
We could rob a bank.
Yeah.
Because we can't add any more to, like, our ship doesn't have enough power rating to add anything else. But if we were able to buy a new ship like we've been aiming for, then we'd be able to get some better weapons.
That's true.
Well, the rich are shady. I'm sure we can go up there and assassinate somebody for them, right?
Dear. I mean, probably. Also, first, I think, step is seeing about selling this mech.
Right.
So.
Yeah, we can't really steal anything else when we've got that on board.
True. We could steal a ship.
That might be a little obvious.
Kill the people on board. Murder is legal on this planet.
No,
it's not.
Okay. It was worth a shot.
It's friendly towards pirates, but it's not necessarily friendly towards piracy.
All right.
If you catch my drift?
It's neutral, not lawless.
Yeah.
Are we registered? We're all set.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yes. I finished all of your registrations. You may go onto the city whenever you'd like.
Thanks.
Should we go talk to Scavenger? His ship is over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a good place to start.
Yeah, if he's here. I think it's that scavenger's ship? Or
Yeah,
is
it's
it...
parked.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go. Knock, knock, knock.
And you don't get an answer.
I wonder why. They're probably in the city,
Oh.
exploring and doing fun things.
I think Astrid wants to go into the city.
I do. I so much do.
All right. Let's do you guys want, should we leave a note? Or...
We could also, send him a communication.
Right. On the pirate network, yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. I'm just going to send him a quick message on piratesmeet.com and just let him know that we're here and that also we'll send him a couple of photos of the mech and just say, hey, are you interested in this? Or, anybody that you know.
1.8
Yeah.
mil.
2.5.
Whoa.
You got to start high and then they'll bid low. And then we'll hit their 1.8. Never ask your asking price.
Yeah, you'll never get it.
Yeah.
I'm bad at this. This is why I don't have the talk feature.
Okay, so we'll do that. We'll send him a quick old little...
Oh, you shoot out the message, and you'll see when you get a response back.
Okay.
As we start going into the city and going into those huge crowds, Kamalan's going to try pickpocketing some people as we go by them.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have what is it, sneak?
Yes. For sure, going after, the wealthy people in nice clothes.
Yep. What you notice is actually, a good amount of people here. There's definitely, some really, downtrodden, not really, homeless looking, but definitely not wealthy people around. There's plenty of that, especially in, side alleyways and stuff, rather than, the main drag strip.
Patooey. Oh, look at all these poor.
You can't spit without hitting a pore.
God. Kick one.
Wow.
What I'm going to have you do is you're going to roll your sneak dexterity so that you can see if you steal.
9.
9, so mixed
Nice.
success. So roll a d4.
4.
4. So you got a mixed success on a wealthy person.
Nice.
So now roll a percentile die, which is the d100 and d10.
84.
Oh.
Nice.
You guys 84% of that guy's wealth in his pockets?
Well, it was a mixed success, so I'm doing whatever percentage is lower.
Ah, gotcha. Can I aid with my perform? Look at me.
You could.
Juggling.
at me being a
Next time,
distraction.
we've already done the
Yeah.
rolling.
Should have planned this.
Next time we're all gonna get one of us can trip and bump into them. You can pickpocket them.
I mean,
we'll get a whole thing
Yeah.
going.
I mean, we don't know you're pickpocketing. That's fine.
Yeah, you're being super stealthy about it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, these two would probably be nervously staring at you and alerting everybody. So you pickpocket 6K Gorp.
Nice, dude.
Oh my god.
This place is not poor.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I love this game. Okay.
Right, so what, we're just walking around this crowded area?
Yeah, what do you guys want to do? You're walking down the main street, and I mentioned before, there's a bunch of old stone-looking buildings, probably marble-esque kind of a thing. Not marble, just something else, something fancy.
Yeah.
And then you also see some of these buildings have a little bit more modern looks to them, and kind of all over the place you see a bunch of different neon signs and stuff, just being here is a ramen shop, and here is a karaoke bar, and here is a bathhouse, and here is an arcade, and just tons of bars and stuff like that. and like a museum and a library and like an art store, and it's just seems like it's a fairly wealthy city, this capital city of Pylo-Koshi.
Yeah. Oh, so we're like on Main Street right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. It's like the Times Square of Pylo-Koshi.
Yeah. All right, crew. Do you guys want to sleep out here? Do you guys want to sleep on the ship? What should we do about
I'd rather not sleep just out here.
I think he means like get a hotel room, not sleep on the street.
You know, I take him really literally a lot because he tends to be very literal a lot. So
Yeah.
What? I'm vague and mysterious.
Let's go in this hotel.
Yeah.
We're just going to walk into the nearest hotel?
It's right there.
We don't know if it's good. All
Then
right.
do
what
you
kind of
wanna-
hotel are you looking for?
Nice one.
Oh, okay.
I just got 6K. I don't give a shit.
When'd you get 6K?
Yeah, really. Kamala, how'd you get 6K?
There is a large crowd. I saw an opportunity.
Yeah, but what did you do?
I just pickpocketed.
Thief!
Don't say that so loud.
You stole my heart! Good cover.
Yeah, good cover.
Good job.
You guys see when he does yell out thief, you do end up noticing that there's a like certain amount of people that very noticeably turn their heads.
Oh.
And you notice that they are all in a uniform that has like a depiction of like the main bubble city with a bunch of smaller like symbolic bubbles all around it. It's on like a shield, like a crest.
That's
Okay.
why I did not tell you.
You didn't
Fair.
see them. You didn't see them at all.
Fair enough.
Okay, but now we know there's police.
Yes, that is true.
That'd have been nice to know, Kay.
You never asked. I mean, there's police everywhere. Where have we gone where there wasn't? That wasn't like abandoned.
Literally everywhere. I feel like there's never been a place.
We literally shot down a police cruiser in space and just ran
That was an accident. that was not intentional.
There was no one around and there were still police. What are you talking about? We spent 6 phases avoiding police as we were traveling up here.
I guess it's because we're just so successful at it that I forgot police existed.
We need to get out of the street.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's
All right.
go to that hotel that Kamala found.
Yeah.
It's
Looks
right
good.
there.
Looks great. Let's go.
All right, we're going to walk in. Any psychic things happen to you? Is this another Will Ward situation?
Oh, God. Doesn't. I would assume not.
Does Astrid think to check for that?
How would I? Like, would I just.
I don't think you know. That's the first time that you've had any sort of sensation that was like, oh, this might be bad to like use my
Yeah.
psychic ability.
Yeah. I would assume that, like, opening a telepathic contact, even if it's just, like, with them, there were going to be some sort of, like, repercussions on me, like, mentally. I would know that way, but
Then why don't you do it if you want to find out?
I open a telepathic contact with them.
Papa, can you hear me?
Why are you singing that song?
Papa.
There's no negative repercussions when you open up the mind channel and hear Mohan just, Papa, can you hear me?
That's
And-
just playing in my head.
In both of your minds, you hear me go, well, Mohan has some weird choices of songs right now, but as far as I can tell, there don't seem to be any, like, anti-psychic things.
I forgot what this felt like.
I know, it's been so long. I just stopped talking out loud anymore, and I'm only going to talk in your mind.
All right, let's go up to the counter.
And you buy a hotel room for...
Yay!
You buy a super fancy hotel room again?
How much is it?
Here, a fancy hotel room is 1,000 Gorp a person.
Ooh, that's expensive.
Per person.
Yep.
How much is a normal room?
Yeah, just normal.
200 per person.
That's better.
Now, what is the normal room? Is it like a hostel, like bunk bed situation?
No, it's
Is
still
it-
like a fairly what you would expect from like a fairly wealthy hotel.
Oh, so it's like a Space Inn.
Yeah.
Kamala puts all the money down. I got this one.
Thanks, Sugar Mama.
Oh.
Are you doing the big one or the normal room?
The normal one.
Do you guys have Rasmus and Hullo with you?
I would assume so.
Yeah, why not? We can take them with us, yeah.
We locked up the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are 6 total, so that's 1,200 Gorp. And that's per night.
We're only staying the
Oh.
one night, though, right?
You have a week until the festival.
Yeah.
Right, but we can go back and stay on the ship for some
Okay,
of
so
it.
this is like just a hangout night.
Yeah, probably.
Cool.
Yeah,
Are we
treat
sharing
yourself.
one room, or is it like multi-room suite situation?
If
Big
you did the
groups?
normal one, then it's kind of like there's, like 2 queen-size beds per bedroom
Gotcha,
kind of a thing.
Okay.
But since it's space, there's 3, so there's two to a bed.
We're spending so much time on this.
Just
Anyway, we just have
We
a
can all
hotel
sleep.
room, and we're just,
Yeah, you have a hotel
whatever,
room.
fuck it.
It's the exact function that you want out of it.
yeah. Yippee!
Next morning.
Oh, we're going to bed?
Oh, you guys just skip it?
What?
I thought that's what was happening.
You're just
Sorry.
like, we got a hotel room. Let's just fucking waste everything.
There's an
Nap
arcade.
time.
Yeah,
And a
there's a
museum.
bunch of stuff. Like, you wanted to go to the city. You just
know.
immediately got to bed and went to sleep.
All the excitement of you almost getting Kamala caught as a thief had made me tired.
No,
That was
listen,
like a second.
That is a Kylie response. I don't think that's an Astrid response.
Hey, art imitates life, sir.
That whole interaction took like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, let's go to the city.
Making my way downtown.
Walking fast.
faces pass,
No.
I'm homebound.
Do you guys want to help me pickpocket more?
Yeah.
Sure.
I got lots of money last time.
Do you think we can make 1.8 million?
Probably not.
No, but it could pay for our stay here while we find other jobs.
Okay, so while we're walking around the city, we A, pickpocket, B, keep an eye out for, like, jobs that we could accomplish posters, and C, try to find, what's his face?
Scavenger?
Scavenger.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, we're waiting for him to respond.
Yeah.
All right, so then.
But if we bump into him, then...
All right, so we'll do our little street performance. Float me up in the air. I'm
Ooh,
juggling.
yeah, we could do, like, street performers, put out a hat,
And then I could go around multiple people. Oh my god.
Yeah, because they're all distracted.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
But you can also be like, oh, yeah, wow, they're so cool, and draw more attention to us.
Yeah, you guys
Rasmussen.
be the all right, crew. We're gonna put on a performance. You guys be the what is it called with the people who are like plants in a crowd and like
Plants.
Plants.
plants? You guys be the plants. We'll put on a performance. I'm gonna use my psychic crap. You can do a song and dance and stuff, and I'll like hover things around you and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay, so for doing this, so you're going to get, we'll say a +1 every time these two succeed on their stuff. And then, because they're doing the distracting, the plants in the crowd are just helping gather a crowd. They're not really helping you pickpocket per
Right.
se.
Yep.
So these two will give you +1s if they succeed. If one of you gets a mixed success, the other one has to also get a mixed success or better, or else you don't get any +1s, is what we'll do. So like if it's a mixed success and a fail, you don't get anything.
Okay.
Okay.
And then every time you pickpocket Kamala, you're going to get a -1 to the next pickpocket.
That's fair. That
Because
makes
there
sense.
People
are
might start to notice, and yeah.
and there are guards who will also start to notice this performance getting bigger or lasting a long time.
Oh, and
Yeah.
they'll want to disperse it.
Yep.
Probably.
All right, so first roll,
right.
performing. I take out my loot. Oh, yeah.
And you're just
Float
rolling
you, telekinesis.
telekinesis.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love the police. They're so good to me. Nothing to look here. I can re-roll once
I
per
got a
scene.
12.
Nice.
+1 is a 13.
Also, keep track of any effort that you're using, Kylie.
10, 12.
Nice. So complete success. So you're definitely going to get a +2 because they both succeeded.
Fuck the police. They're straight from the underground.
11.
Yeah.
Nice. So you get an 11. So the first person that you pickpocket, give me a D4 roll.
Wow. Daddy Warbucks. He's got the most
3.
money.
A 3, and then give me a percent dice.
25.
So I'll do 75 because it was a complete success, so I'm taking the opposite of the percentages. That is 1,875 Gorp that you pickpocket from this performance.
Nice. Just paid for our rooms.
Great.
Didn't we get 9,000 last time? Or 6,000?
I got 6,000.
There's less wealthy people in this crowd.
Ugh. They stink.
But that's what you pickpocket off of a bunch of people that average out to a rich person.
Okay.
The other thing, when we were saying we were going to do this performance, I did say we put a hat out. So do people throw money in a hat?
Oh yeah, you all did full successes, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure. So what you would get from people in a hat is,
1.8 million?
No.
Wow, they love us.
Damn.
I guess, give me another percent die to see how many people show up.
40?
40? Okay.
400.
That's another 2,000 Gorp in donations.
Whoa!
Wow, we have 3,875.
Nice, nice. Let's go to the arcade with that. No. Is there like a town? I guess the library would have like a town center-ish type of board. Maybe there's like jobs.
Sure. As you're looking around, it's actually like there's these main streets that you're on, but they all kind of like in a star-shaped point towards this one big like central pit area that has like a marketplace almost, and that place has like a city hall and the library and all that stuff. So that's like where all of the major functional places are. So all of these side streets are different, like entertainment areas or hotels or like where you would buy restaurants, stuff like that. And then the center of all of this is where you have your administrative functions.
Cool.
So I know we all get 775 Gorp because I just split it between all of us and Rasmus.
So
and,
6 total.
Oh yeah.
You split it between 6 people.
Actually, yes, 6. So we all get 645.
Excellent. Okay, can you take us to the wealthiest museum that we can access?
We'll have to take one of the trams to go to a higher level bubble.
Sure, yeah. Public transportation is always free, so that's not going to be anything. That's cool.
Transit passes are only 2 Gorp.
Gah, you're busting my balls here.
It's on the list. It's on the list of things.
All right. So I have 643 left. My pocket change here.
Yeah, so you guys get up in the tram, and it takes a little bit because they're actually like filling pretty quickly going to this place. You have to wait a few different trams before there's one that you guys can pack into. You're just looking around, enjoying the scenery. It's kind of interesting looking outside of the hard light bubble that surrounds the city, because as it's getting later in the day, it was kind of like morning-ish when you showed up, and you've been doing this kind of like in the afternoon, like during lunchtime, and now it's just a little bit past noon, and you can actually see as you're standing on the edge of the city bubble that the plume or the gas ocean that is here is actually starting to rise above the bubble a little bit. So you can, like, if it were clear, you could see through it, but it's just like this very opaque, like dark blue and kind of like wine-colored gas that is out there. So you just very quickly lose any sight of anything past the bubble as it's like starting to rise above the limb.
That could be helpful if we have to escape.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really crappy sunset.
It's early afternoon.
So
what is
sun
it?
is way up.
Then what the heck is it? Just rising? The gas is just rising? Or?
Yeah, it's like a tide.
Gotcha. Okay, is that going to affect us in any way?
If the bubble breaks, but it's never broken.
Okay.
I've never heard anything more ominous than that.
When you put it that way, I guess.
Considering our track record of what happens every time we land on a planet.
Yeah, I was going to say, I have a sneaky suspicion something bad's going to happen.
I hope something doesn't fall from the sky really hard and slam into the bubble.
You mean like a giant mech that's hunting us?
Wow, that would be so inconvenient.
Wow, how awful would that be?
And you guys get on the tram, and
That wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good storytelling, I'll tell you that much.
Just murder an entire city because a stupid thing dropped in.
And as you get on the you get on the tram, and inside they
Come on. Go.
and Louis is just holding his head. You get in the tram, and you see that there's kind of got like the normal tram music and everything, and they've also got the glass of the tram windows is actually different, like television screens, and there's like stuff playing for kids and like whatever, and then there is a banner that says "Breaking News Bulletin."
Oh no!
How inconvenient.
Oh, shit.
Breaking news. A few days ago, we got word that there was an attack on Tudega. We've learned that the High Chancellor is safe and that the explosions have not disrupted very much of the normal day-to-day, although a little more construction will have to happen to repair the commons. The only hint that we have is this photo,
And it enhances.
of what is possibly the assailant leaving the compound.
And you all notice that it looks like an ancient that's being piloted, leaving the compound of the Tudegan High Chancellor, as there's just fire and explosions behind it.
That wasn't us, right?
No, it wasn't us, but it's that thing that's chasing us.
It's Pythia.
Right.
No.
There seems to be no immediate danger to us in the A11's sector, but they were unable to track the object or terrorist that has committed this atrocity against the High Chancellor. Stay tuned for more news.
How does it know where we went? Or does it not know?
Oh, I have my location on.
What the fuck, Mohan?
Oh, we text.
With who? Who do you text?
Pythia.
You up?
Yeah, you up? Here, my exact coordinates. Come through.
So that's who you booty called instead of the person at the desk on
Goddamn.
Tudega.
Yeah.
So you hear some like kind of hubbub in the cart from the few people who were watching the news bulletin that seem to kind of care about it. Oh, that's something that I should mention. The whole makeup of the city is
Dirty, stinking poor.
no, it's a little bit different than what you guys are used to. And I'll say that you guys are noticing this as you're kind of watching the crowd for what their reaction to this is. The whole place of Pylo-Koshi seems to be primarily populated by terrorize, which are the kind of like Greek-inspired, tall, feathered aliens kind of a thing. They're kind of like bird people, like the person that you talked to at the place where you walked in and registered or whatever. Like that person was a terrorize. Terrorians tend to kind of like talk fast. About 33% of the population are terrorize. The secondary population are Bikaku, so people like K. Tertiary population, which is very different for you guys, is there are a lot of Weird here. They're the nanobot sentients that have the chest plate that all of their like micro nanobots like live in. And like that forms their body. So there's like 13% of the population here are Weird. There's only a smattering of Tihari at 9%. There are some Owenemo at 7% and some Ketling at 5%. And you notice that there are nearly no Sudai or Mahalians on this planet. There's a few, you can like occasionally spot one, but they're like 1% or less of the population are Sudai or Mahalian. So you're in the cart, you're looking around, you're noticing the population spread, how it's kind of different from where you're at. They're all reacting to the breaking news bulletin. No one seems to be reacting too extremely to it. They're more kind of like interested, like, oh, what the heck was that? Because to them, they just saw the quick flash of this thing. They don't really call them ancients. Like that's something that like the sovereignties call them, or even maybe just Tudega calls them ancients. So they're like, kind of looks like a mech like did this.
Hey, Astrid.
Yeah.
Can I talk to you in the head whenever, or do you have to do something?
I think I probably just leave it open when we're on planet, just as like in case of emergency kind of thing.
Yeah, it doesn't cost her any effort, so she can just kind of leave it open.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you can think at me.
Did you watch the news?
Yeah, I just saw it.
Should we tell someone?
Who would we tell?
I guess not like a beat cop, but I don't know. I just feel like maybe we should, because that thing's definitely going to come crash down, and I feel like we should either be by the ship, or like if we tell somebody, maybe they have like an enforcer bubble.
I guess my question now would be, what are we going to tell them that mech is after us? They're going to kick us off the planet.
I'm assuming K is also part of this. Also, mechs can't really travel through space on their own, so I don't think they're going to be worried about it.
Well, that mech does, right?
Yes.
Well, apparently. But they probably won't believe us even if we do tell them that.
Actually, you guys have no idea if that mech does.
Oh.
I'm thinking back, we've never...
You said it travels around the galaxy.
Yeah, they hip hop between planets and then slam down into them. So I thought it was by itself.
No, the only thing that you guys know is that it does that on Tudega.
Oh, I thought it was like it was just jumping around.
Yeah. That's what
I mean, you guys as players can probably assume that that's what's happening, and maybe as characters you can assume that's what's happening, but that's not what you've been told, and that's the first time that you've actually seen this thing.
That's true, yeah.
Because every time you guys have seen this thing that's chasing you, it's been like this flesh mass. It hasn't had a form.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
On Tudega is the first time that someone has told you it has a form and it looks like an ancient.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
So should we just put that aside and go frolic at the museum?
I mean...
For now?
For now?
I mean, do you guys think that it can travel, like, actually outside, like, from planet to planet?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. Well, I mean, okay, so think about it this way. If it's not, like, there's no other being, theoretically, in the mech itself is the sentient thing.
We'll be right back.
Hello, everyone. Just wanted to jump in quick to invite you all to join our Discord community. If you want to hang out with us and other fans, go to bit.ly/failedcrits. That's bit.ly/failedcrits, all lowercase. You can also find the normal discord.gg link in all of our show notes. Looking forward to seeing some of you there. And now, back to the show. I only know of one other person that has ever made a spike drive small enough to fit in a mech.
What are the odds that this thing got it?
They've been dead for a long... They were friends with my mom.
Who were they?
There was a pirate fleet before the AGF called the SPS.
Okay.
There was a scientist that was like the lead of the SPS. They had a ship called the Resonance, and there was a pilot called Casey Nova who was the only one who's ever made a spike drive mechanized warrior.
Yeah, sounds like an idiot.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess.
Chuck that guy.
Yeah, check that guy.
But here's the thing. Look at all these suits that we have on right now, and the giant mech that we have in the ship.
That doesn't work. And we've only ever seen on Tudega.
Right, but if we could,
Why are you guys so worried that the mechs can travel through space?
because we can't rule out that it can't.
That's fair, I guess. So the only thing that you guys as characters know is that Kay has just let you know that he's very confused why you guys think that it would be able to travel, because the only person who has ever made a Sigma, a spike drive mechanized warrior, has been dead for a long time.
I guess the other reason that, like, I think we might be thinking that it can go in space is because it leaves for indeterminate amounts of time and then comes crashing back down out of the sky. Which, I mean, I guess could mean it could be like just going and staying in an unpopulated area.
When you guys
But
were
it's suspicious.
reading the diary of Plutarch, they were taking a
Oh,
guy
there
named
was dirt.
Tiago that was helping them teleport and follow around Tudega, and it was looking at other ancients on Tudega, and it would always
Right.
it would return to the spot that all the feral psychics were.
But there was also dirt. Like, he noted that there was dirt on it that does not come from this planet.
Yes, that is a good reason why you guys might think that it wasn't originally from Tudega.
Yeah.
That now we've come around to a fictional reason why you guys would believe that.
Okay, Mexico space.
Metro space.
That's it. That's it. Let's go to the museum. This is a very long tram ride, Kay. How fast are we going?
We're going pretty fast. It's the rich bubbles are very high above the main city, like almost near orbit.
Good Lord. They really like to flaunt it over the poor people, huh?
Well, they got to go high enough that the gas never makes it to them.
So why, does it affect your constitution somehow?
You cannot live in the gas.
Right.
The plumes are lethal.
Right, but the bubble protects you from the plume, so wouldn't it not matter? I guess it's just you're
Yeah.
more of a risk at the lower
Yeah,
one, I guess.
more of a risk down below.
Because if the bubble were to pop or something.
Yeah.
You know, if something came crashing out of the sky and shattered the bubble.
The bubble will never burst. We're going to the top. We'll flourish forever, for years and years.
Oh, no. Okay, I have a question, Kay. If this festival is like people go hunt those things so that they're like thinned out before the bubble's maintenance, does the bubble come down completely?
Yeah.
And for how long?
Normally for like a week, which is why they need everybody to make sure that there's not going to be any attacks from those the thophids. So yeah, the bubble will be coming down in 2 weeks.
You know what else will be showing up in 2 weeks?
Oh, don't talk like that.
Our new best friend, Pythia. Anyway, so my question is then, the plumes have like tides, right? And the high tide is like,
It almost
Up
covers
the
the bubble.
bubble.
Yeah.
what do we do?
Fans.
How?
What?
Fans.
Really high,
When the bubble comes down, people live in the city.
high-powered
Like,
fans.
how do they not all die from the plumes coming up and down when the bubble goes down for maintenance?
Let me think about this. This is your fucking planet that you wrote, Kylie. I'm trying to work with it.
Oh, it's your planet?
Yeah, you wrote Pylo-Koshi.
That's so cool.
Fuck, I was kind of thinking it was sounding a little familiar. I
Yeah.
couldn't figure out why.
All right,
Fuck.
we can just
This
say
is your fault, not mine.
so
You came up with the tide, sir.
the gas doesn't need to be deadly; it can just be detrimental. So the reason that they leave all the poor there when they go down
Wow.
is because they're like, oh well, whatever. It's like being in smog.
What if they just evacuate to a different area?
You can't let them
Ooh,
go
I
to
like-
the nicer spots.
I think evacuation's a better thought. Yeah.
Is that the best way to go fictionally? Is they get evacuated to a higher area?
They make all of the people in the lowest bubble evacuate into like the school gyms of all
Yeah.
of of the next level bubble, and they all have to like sleep in there like sardines. So it's not exactly luxury.
That's like a super shitty festival. This sucks.
Well, that's what happens
festival is
after
like-
the festival.
Yeah.
The festival is like the hurrah before the nonsense.
Yeah, it's like, oh, the city's way of being like, sorry, you have to fucking deal with this. Here's this nice festival, and then
I like that.
we're putting you up in a shitty hotel for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just give them all masks. It'll be fine.
Gas mask.
Yeah, so
Just
there's like
1950s
we've already
in London.
established that there's like different levels of like hierarchical bubbles based on your wealth kind of a
Right,
thing.
yeah.
There's probably a bunch of middle levels that essentially become sea level. Like if you're like middle class, the highest the plume goes, or the highest known area the plume goes to, is like the sea level of these middle class bubbles.
Right, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Kylie, so funny.
I don't remember it. How? This was like 2 years ago.
It was a while
It
ago.
was
Yeah.
so long ago.
Yep.
I mean, that doesn't really affect us. We can just leave once they do the maintenance, right?
And leave them to deal with Pythia all on their lonesomes.
Yes.
We're not dealing with Pythia, so they're going to be evacuated anyways.
I would say, according to, Paloma, the precog that we talked to, I think we're exclusively going to be the ones dealing with Pythia.
Right.
That's probably
But
true, yeah.
I think once we have something that's better than throwing sand at it, I think then we'll be all
Then we
right.
can deal with Pythia.
Which is why we should now really focus on selling this mech.
Yeah, let's go sell this mech.
All right. So where is the museum?
So you guys get to the next bubble that has, or you get up to the top bubble that has this really fancy looking, almost kind of like Colosseum-looking museum-type
cool.
structure here, and it's like very pristine and clean. That's the only thing that's in this bubble is this super cool, pristine museum. This isn't like one where like rich people live in. It's kind of like where they're preserving everything because the smog or the plume rolls into the lower fields. So all of those museums are just kind of like, here's cool things, or like science museums, like here's statues of fake dinosaurs and stuff like that. But this museum up top is like the high art, the fancy shit.
So like this is going to have the authentic goods.
Yeah.
So this is a whole bubble for like the fancy museums. Why don't they evacuate people here?
They could. I mean,
I was
they
gonna say,
might.
they might be worried
They
that
just
they-
evacuate people to the higher bubbles.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
wherever they can fit.
I was like, just put 100 people in this gymnasium.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so let's boop 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 boop. We're in the museum.
Whoa.
This is entirely on you, Mohan, to make a contact, find a contact, schmooze them. This is like the whole thing you set your character up for.
Hey, all
Hasn't
you
been
people.
24 hours yet.
No.
But you can still make like a contact and
Oh yeah. I mean, I can just talk.
make a friend.
Yeah, you can
and
you
then...
can you can roll for it rather than waiting the 24 hours and just automatically having it. Like,
I'm gonna put on my glasses. Do I have glasses?
Probably not.
I wanted like cool.
do you need glasses? I
just
could
wanted
just
cool-
will some into existence.
Yeah, like some cool like
that
metal
seems like
frame.
a waste of the sense the need.
It would just help. It would look cool. Like I feel like you can't sell art if you're not wearing glasses.
Astrid walks outside to one of those fishy street vendors like they have in all cities.
Yeah, but this is like the most pristine area. You would have to go
Fine.
back down the tram.
That was like a 3-hour tram. It was crazy.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right.
Maybe button up your vest.
I'll button it one lower. Now you
Well,
can see
since
my
it was hanging
pubes.
open before.
Wait, it's a zipper vest. We're wearing our suits.
Yeah, you
aren't
guys
we?
are wearing
Oh
your
yeah,
like
we're still wearing our
suits.
suits.
Yeah, we're wearing our suits.
Go Paradise Rangers.
All right, I'm just gonna walk in. We're walking, and we'll go to the front desk, and then I'll ask. Excuse me.
Yes.
So we are some pirates,
All right.
and
Please do not steal while on our premises.
Actually, no. I'm here to sell something. If I could talk to your purchasing department.
Sell something, you say?
Yes, I have something. I
What
think
have you
you'd be-
picked up in the depths of space?
Well, are you the person I should be talking to about it?
Well, I do like to know of the goods before I go get the people who will make the final money decision. It is my curated museum, after all.
Well, I've got something I think you'd really like.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you know that breaking news there?
Yes, what of it?
I got one of them's.
Excuse me?
It's not gonna destroy things.
It's not
Yeah.
active.
It's not. It's deactivated, but I got one of them.
Hold it intact.
This is very interesting. We may have to send an appraiser to go check that out.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
It weighs a fuck ton.
I would imagine. It is a light mech.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's in beautiful condition. Take a look at it. Let me know what you think. I'll show them pictures. Yeah, we took a drone.
Yeah, we took some
360. It's
Yeah.
a very
We have a
high
whole, like,
value
video.
production. Yeah. Fireworks go off in the background.
How much are you looking for something like this?
Well,
This is just
Shit,
preliminary talking.
We should have gone to the
Oh, yeah.
library and researched how much these things are worth.
well, I don't think we'd be able to find that. Like, let me take a browse around your library. What do you have here? What is this library focused
Sir,
on?
this is a museum.
Oh, museum. Yes. Do you have a statue area that'd be
have-
large enough to hold this?
Oh, yes, we do. We have plenty of large statues of ancient gods or old buildings even inside of this museum.
Wow.
Okay. All right. So this would be a negotiation, right? Since we're talking about money now.
Talking about money.
All right. How does 3.5 million Gorp sound to you? 13.
Oh, well, that does seem possibly like a good price once we go appraise it. But I will have to find out from my financial benefactors whether or not we have that kind of Gorp to sling around.
Yes, we'll be here up until the festival. Feel free to take a look at it.
I'll check my schedule and see the next time the appraisers are going to be around, and I'll get back to you. Do you have contact information?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Very
And,
good.
A nice purple card that has a QR code on it.
That takes you to Halfwit hit.
Halfwit Podcast.
Halfwit Podcast. That's it.
Visit halfwitpodcast.com.
Jesus
No.
Christ.
I'm not going to do freaking mid-roll ads for our own damn show. My God. Ugh, terrible.
Yes, here you go. I'll just give them our contact information.
Join our Spiscord.
What is this? The Adventure Zone?
Yeah.
No.
Very well, very well. I will send you a message so that you know that the call is coming from me.
Thanks. It's been a pleasure talking to you. I hope that this works out well.
Me too. This would be a very unique addition to my collection.
And I'd like to talk art with you some other time. Here's where I'm staying. Just give him a piece of paper with my
What are you
hotel.
trying to accomplish for that?
I don't know.
He wants to.
Yeah, you're gonna
He
have-
wants to canonically fuck.
Yeah, you want to roll something to be able to sling that by.
All right. Oh, wait a minute. I have a foci that says fuck. Okay.
Did you get that off
Wow.
the same table that was poop your pants for Kamala?
I rolled a 12 plus 3.
Oh, God.
Is 15 plus 2 is 17.
Oh my God.
They did not resist these charms well.
Oh, yes.
Ah, yes, that is quite the nice hotel you're staying at.
And I'd like to have quite the nice guest, too. Let's go. All right. Let's go, crew.
Kathleen?
Can we at least poke around the museum a little bit?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay,
Let's
yeah,
go
yeah,
tour
great.
the museum now.
Yeah, what do you guys want to see in the museum? Like, what sections would you be interested in going to?
Kamala would be interested if there's anything from Tudega on here.
Sure. What kind of stuff would you want to find? We'll just say that what you want to see is kind of here, as long as it's not game breaking.
Robots.
Oh, like AIs,
Like murdered
Big-
robots?
Robot.
like Terminator-esque robots.
Yes.
You do find some wreckage or an arm or something of one of these that's kind of stationed into a mannequin with a bunch of other pieces. It's clear that some of them are recreation and some of them are real. On the little placard, it'll say something about the first attempt at AI that went rogue and has been shut down. So this is the first model of a rogue AI, or I think they call them VI in Stars of the Number, virtual intelligences.
They just made it rogue.
No, it's a first virtual intelligence frame,
Oh, and then it went rogue.
went rogue.
Okay.
Ah.
Well,
And,
I thought,
and this
I thought-
model has been
Yeah.
shut down from production since, which is why it's in a fancy museum.
Oh, okay.
I
Neat.
think I want to know. I want to see if there's anything about the history of this festival that's coming up.
Sure, there is an entire naval section. It's not history of the festival because that would be too gaudy for a
That's
museum
fair, yeah.
of this stature. But what they do have is an old ship that they had that used to belong to some crew that would do this all the time and go hunting the thophids. It's like the ship that like killed the most thophids, or like the original ship that went out and hunted the thophids so that they didn't have to hide from them, like when they first built the dome and all that stuff.
What kind of weapons did they use?
Some of the oldest weapons are just like harpoons and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Whaling things, or like they're harpoons that have vibra edges and stuff like that, so they can cut easier. But it's very reminiscent of like what we in our real life would consider like whalers.
Okay, cool.
And actually, give me a notice.
9.
9, mixed success. There is an old map that is in here that you find, and it shows that there are a bunch of like natural islands that actually float on the plume.
Okay, I take a picture of this map.
No
that we have
photography.
that. But yeah, I take a picture of that so that we have that map. So while we're hunting, we can get some. We might have some pit stops. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nice.
And like in the exhibit around the map, you see like some pictures of people visiting those places. And there's one of these islands that is floating above the plume that actually has like real water, like kind of like a lagoon. And it looks like a bunch of people go there to like party and stuff.
Guys, Party Island take 2.
Fire, right?
This could be beach episode if you want.
Ooh, beach episode.
And then the baddie lands, starts tanning. All right. Okay, I want to go to the music section, music history. They have like instruments and stuff.
Yeah, so you go there and there's a bunch of different instruments. Is there any like specific stuff that you're looking for?
Yeah, I guess I want to know. Can you show me?
Do you want to know about the people like you?
Yeah, I guess people like me.
There are not many Tahari here.
Yeah. No, I want to know.
Even fewer Ketlings.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I guess just what is the standard? Like, what is their classical sound? Like, what is their classical instruments?
Their classical instruments are things like lutes and drums and stuff like that. So like it's a very big like percussion culture here.
Okay.
It's either percussion or like stringed instrument. There's no like brass or anything like that. It's very not like tribal, but like older style things.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's why our performance works so well, huh, crew? All right,
Yeah,
museum.
Yeah,
We're
and
good.
actually you'll see that the reason why it's a lot of like drums and stuff is and like some stringed instruments is that a lot of the like music, there'll be like some music score around that you can look at. You probably know enough about music. You're a performer. That's fine. There's music around, and you look at some of the old like sheet music and stuff like that, and they are very much styled like working songs or sea shanties.
I love it.
Is that just because they float around on the gas, like that kind of a thing?
Yeah,
That's
like
their
this
origin?
is, you guys wanted pirate, and you picked a place that kind of has like a pirate-like culture.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And
we
they're-
found
and
the
they're-
Tortuga of
Yeah, and
of
they're friendly
those
towards pirates.
galaxy.
Like they're neutral. They don't want you pirating stuff from them, but they're not going to turn away pirates.
Right.
They have a lot of not industry, but like there's a lot of reason to like explore out on the plume. It's just the plume is more lethal than water normally.
Yeah.
Like you're going to want a vac suit if you go under the plume, not you can't just like swim in it.
Yeah.
Cool.
But there are, like, what Astrid saw, there are some, like, islands that kind of naturally float along the plume that do have, like, water and lagoons and stuff like that just kind of runs off the edge of the islands down into the plume.
That's really cool.
Do you immediately die if you're in the plume, or is it like you kind of like suffocate?
You get sick, and then you get paralyzed, and then you drown, I guess is a better word for it.
But how long does that take? Like 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Only a few minutes, maybe 5 tops. Yeah, it's bad.
So if we have to get rid of someone, we know where
Just
to go.
drop them off the plume.
I'm just thinking because like if let's say shit hits the fan, how long do we have? Clearly not long.
No, not long at all. All right. Well, we had a fun time at the museum. We have a potential buyer. Now what? Oh, did Scavenger ever respond?
Let me check my email.
Sure, and you got an email and it's like, that's real cool and all, but if I took that, I would look a lot like the hypostasis. They brought a lot of stuff back like that, and, they're kind of a stain on ingenuity, and I don't really wanna start that shit again.
Darn.
Good find, though. Very good find. Very cool. Don't bring it back to the AGF. They will tease you mercilessly.
Oh no.
So when we...
There's kind of like conspiracy theory shit around these things.
So when fucking Pythia chases us down and like tries to murder us on the AGF, we can just scream, "I told you so," as we're running away.
You can probably fetch a pretty penny for that, though. Someone will buy that, but we got a history with stuff that looks like that.
Yeah, it's really this email is so weird. It's like it's talking to us.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I got a precog with me. That's why it sounds so funny.
Wow, this is incredible.
There we go.
You all don't got a precog. You should get a precog.
We
Do
got
we?
one.
Are you a precog?
Hey!
Oh,
You dumb fuck.
yeah.
Kay, you have Kay Asino on your ship.
Jesus.
He's a pilot.
Wow, he's been, good for him. Good for Kay. He's been looking for a crew for a long time.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
Say thank you to the nice man, and let's continue on our way.
yeah. All right. I'll. I guess I don't have to even email him back.
probably
All right.
not.
Thanks for the info. If we can't sell it here, then we'll just donate it to the AGF and then say it's from you.
Wait, no.
Okay. Goodbye.
If you're in the you get a little like response message again, whether or not you look at it, but this will be what it says whenever you look at it. Is like if you're in the competition, then be on the lookout for our ships, okay?
Mm-mm.
All right. Yeah, you'll help us. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, sure, we'll help you.
Smiley face.
Sabotage his ship.
Well, anyway, all right. Now what, guys?
Well, we have a potential buyer.
Mm-hmm.
We might get murdered by a deep space mech alien
Uh-huh.
at any point in time. So,
We also might get murdered by a fellow pirate at any point in time.
right. Yeah. So things are looking pretty good on this planet.
Yay!
Should we get maybe a gas masks or something?
Well, we have our suits.
We have our vac suits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm assuming you have one.
Yeah. I mean, we all have vac
Yeah.
suits.
Mhm.
I think so, yeah.
All right. So should we just go grab that and then go back to the hotel, sleep, the vac suits, put the vac suits on?
Yeah.
Just like permanently wear them.
Yeah, because I mean, I just have a feeling.
And
I
then
got a feeling.
tomorrow you will know who to contact for a job.
Yes, because you'll have
24 hours.
henchies.
Yeah, because we sent Rasmus and Holy Shield to go ask around and see if they could find anything out. So I think tomorrow they'll know.
Yeah, sounds good.
You'll get a response back from the museum person saying that their appraiser actually does have an opening in a few days.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
So we can go to bed. We can time skip a few days later to the appraiser. So that way you're closer to the festival too.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds good.
And I canonically fucked.
You want to canonically fuck? Roll a percentage die to see how well you did.
Ooh.
We did make Astrid also do this.
That's true, we did.
What is it?
That's a 10.
So it's 100.
That's an 11.
No, it's 101. 101.
Yeah.
You're rusty. It's been a while.
Yeah. Well,
it was
it's your
my first time. I'll get better.
That's right.
Wait a minute. Can I add my perform to that?
Nope.
My charisma.
Your work.
No, I'm just saying that your performance was already good enough to make that happen.
Now you gotta follow.
Now you got to
through.
follow through. That was the follow through. How good did you do?
Yeah. I have a way with words, but my mouth don't work
Add
right.
your stab.
Yes.
So let's just out of character do the deal with the mech. So they are going to come and appraise it, and you guys said 3 million Gorp,
3.5.
3.5 million Gorp. They're going to say 1 million Gorp.
What?
So you'll have to give a roll to convince them of higher.
Okay.
Negotiate.
I'll tell them 3. So that's 10 plus talk, 13. That's a 15.
That's a 3. They failed. So they're going to look at it and be like, what did you lower down to? 3?
3.
Yeah.
2 million.
2.5.
No way.
He jumped a whole million for you, even though you only went down 500. That's what I'm considering a failure.
Right. But he also offered 2.5 less than what I even said.
Yep.
So he jumped up. I'll say 2.8. Final offer. Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Christ. So the negotiator, the appraiser person is sweating a little bit, and they look over at the buddy that you didn't have a super great sex time with.
See, this is why you should have waited.
But
But
it's fine.
But it's only a -1 to your result, which is still a full success.
Yeah.
So they're like, I guess we can afford it. We haven't bought anything in a while, so it was 2.8, you said?
Yeah. Should we hold on, give me 1 second and then I'll do mine. Do you guys want to take 2 and then just 800 later? We can like just Venmo us in installments, or do you guys want to just take the 2.8?
Take it all.
We could take 3.2 offer them installments. Do you think that would work? You just take it all.
No,
All right.
let's just
No.
take the 2.8.
Okay. Carry on.
So we have a deal?
Yes. Shake.
And we shake on it.
New ship.
And
new
you guys
ship.
now have 2.8, or I guess you have 2.9
Wow.
million Gorp.
In one fell swoop.
So you guys get your money from selling that ancient, and you see, you look around on Pylo-Koshi to see if there's any ship docks that you can possibly get upgrades at, when you notice a familiarly grungy-looking one, but there's something off about it. It says Funkle Fungus's next shop, an offshoot of Grandma Moldy's repair. And you guys go and upgrade your ship, and what did you guys do?
So we sold our sand thrower, right?
Yep.
And we upgraded to a rod thrower.
A fractal impact charge.
The fractal impact charge. That sounds really cool. So we sold,
It does.
and then we...
Well,
you upgraded
our ship
Yep.
first off.
Right, yeah.
To a patrol boat.
That sounds
Which sounds like
smaller.
a downgrade,
Yeah.
honestly.
From a shuttle? Shuttle sounds very small.
A patrol boat sounds like a dinghy.
Yeah,
A
it
shuttle
does.
at least
Like,
sounds like a
When
like a
you say
boat.
patrol boat, I think of like
the
the
plastic.
Coast Guard, like in their like
I think like that. It's
skiff
like that.
with a
Yeah,
little
like
shell
yeah.
over it.
Okay, so let's say that we'll say you upgraded from a fighter class ship to a frigate class ship,
I
and
like-
that
Yeah.
sounds way better.
Much
Yes.
better.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that much better.
Patrol
Come on,
boat.
Kevin Crawford. What the hell are you thinking calling it a patrol boat?
Or at least like call it a patrol ship.
Yeah.
A patrol paddle boat. Beep, 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 paddling through space.
So we-
Anyways,
Anyway.
So we upgraded. We
Yeah.
got a big old ship now. We also got 2 anonymous crew members who will
Three.
be joining. 3 anonymous crew members
Yep,
who will be
who will-
joining us. It's going to be
they're just like permanent fixtures on the ship. Pretty
yeah.
much.
It's Hentry, Hentrietta, and Henchathan.
There we go. Great. Perfect.
I love them. They're
Yeah.
very near and dear to my heart.
I'm writing this down.
they're all engineers that help Kay pilot when you guys aren't on the ship.
Yes, yeah. Right, because of my henchkeeper level 2, I actually am allowed to get high spec NPCs.
Yeah, they're not just some randos.
Yeah, henchkeeper level 1 only allows you to get like Aladdin scum.
What? Riffraff?
Riff
Yeah.
raff.
Street rat?
We've said that too many times on this show already. I don't know if I've cut it any times, but
What, riffraff?
yeah,
Street
we've
rat?
said riff raff, street rat a few
Street rat.
times.
Anyway, yeah, so we got your three henches, the hench triplets.
Mhm.
And then we also got boarding tubes.
Tubes.
Oh, so we were able to get those?
Yes,
Okay,
we were
cool.
able to get those. So we got boarding tubes, which will allow us to board incapacitated ships in space, without having to spacewalk. And then we also got a sensor mask, which will disguise our footprint or something like that, whatever it is, from a distance, so that we don't get noticed on like radar.
Yeah, when you get
as
picked up
like-
on sensors, you can choose to be any class of ship that you want with any ID tags that you want, which Kamala will definitely be able to program her way into figuring out what the appropriate ID tags are for the sector.
Yep.
Or for the stellar system, I should say.
Yep.
Mhm.
So then hopefully we can avoid, police boat.
Yeah, getting yourselves in
Yep.
trouble.
Oops.
Oops. So those are our ship.
Somewhere in the distance, Radko just like clutches his heart and he's like, I feel nice inside. Something good just happened.
He's sanguine.
He's
Sanguicious.
sanguicious right now.
I feel very sanguicious right now. I hope my little charges are doing well.
Let's go wreak havoc. No.
And the time that it takes for your ship to get upgraded, so now the Paradise has a nice shiny new hull, nice and big and big like. And the time it takes leads you up to the beginning of this festival, which is to go explore the open plume and hunt some big ol' worm creatures that terrorize the domes of Pylo-Koshi.
Cool. So before we actually set out for this, I think that it might be beneficial for us to go to either the library or something, just so that we can find out more about these creatures and any weaknesses or the most effective way to hunt them.
Let's just say that you've already essentially done that by going to the museum and seeing how people have hunted them in the past.
Yeah.
And
that's true. I did ask to see that.
Yep. And the information that you got from that is part of the reason why it's a big festival and kind of hard to contain is after you do a population control, they don't exist as a tribe or a group anymore. They kind of become individuals separated until they can reform a nest. So no one knows where the nest of the thophids are every year. It just kind of reforms, and there's a few different nests and stuff. You just they just pay you for how many you bring back because they're looking to control the population of them.
So basically, if you kill enough of them, they'll kind of all run away for a bit, and they're
a lot less aggressive, is what the concierge person told you, or whatever the customs officer told you, is that they hold this festival to reduce the aggression, because when they don't have large masses of these giant whale-like worms, they're not aggressive.
Okay, cool.
2 questions. How are we going to get the bodies after we kill them?
Put them in our cargo hold.
Right. How? We're going to be in a sea of poisonous gas.
Yeah, when they die, they float.
Oh, good.
All right, but we don't have a tractor beam. How are we?
We have our little claw thingy.
Oh, okay. Do we? All right. And then 2, how much do they weigh? How much space are they going to take in our cargo?
Well, you now have a new cargo.
I was going to say, we now have more space.
Yes.
Yeah, you can hold 200 tons now.
Ooh.
And a worm is?
Probably not 200 tons. I don't know.
Let's see how much a whale weighs.
Oh, God. We can fit half
I think
a whale.
A whale weighs 2 tons.
Depends
Yeah,
what whale.
something like that. So you guys can fit, we'll say we have orca-sized thophids, which are 4 tons. Then the next largest is the humpback whale-sized, which is 30 tons. And then the biggest size that you can grab are the most dangerous ones are 150 tons, which is almost all of your cargo.
Yeah.
But could be big reward for eliminating a super big guy that could do the most damage to these domes.
And we could also die trying. So
I don't think so. I don't want to put that evil on us. So
I'm just saying it like I see it.
I'm just going to
We're
say,
going into death mist.
Hey, Kay, do you remember that time that you told us that no one has ever died during the festival?
Yeah, not a single person has ever died.
Stop it!
Awesome.
That's even worse.
Is it? I don't want to die.
Yeah, we were it's never that was your logic with the domes. Is
Yeah.
the domes have never come down, and you're like, fuck.
I was like, that is the most ominous thing I've ever heard,
It's different.
except for this.
It's different because you said it. If I'm saying it, it's safe. But if the GM is saying it, it's dangerous.
Yeah, well, you asked the GM's character.
Anyways, we'll say some people have died.
Probably.
Just
I
some.
mean, yeah.
It's been going on for centuries.
People die whaling all the time, so
Yeah.
I would assume.
Yeah. It's been going on for a long time.
Kamala.
What?
You're going to die.
What'd you say? What?
Yep.
Mohan, why are you picking on Kamala so much
What did
today?
I
Sacrificing you to the
Jeez.
worms. Sorry.
I don't.
Virgin.
Wow, you get laid once and you're acting like this?
I hold my teacup in the air.
It wasn't even a good lay.
Yeah, you did shitty.
It
I'm going to use my sense the need on that one to just know that it was a bad lay.
It doesn't matter. Okay, it still happened.
I will leak your nudes.
No! Only if I can get money from it.
No.
Explicitly to
For
free
free.
sites.
Yeah. Damn it. Okay, all right. All right, so are we just gathered in...
You guys are now at the start of the festival, getting ready to launch with all of the other ships. You are outside of the dome and just essentially floating, because this gas is a really dense gas that doesn't behave exactly like space. You guys do. It behaves a lot like water, but people don't typically just fly around under it. It's it gets denser as it goes closer to the bottom. So there's an area where you guys can be underneath the surface of the plume, but you can't just dive down forever, which is part of the reason why they have a hard time getting rid of these nests entirely.
Because they're probably closer to the bottom.
Right, they believe that they live further down.
So we're just on the ship?
Yeah, so you're just
around?
on the ship, and there's like a whole bunch of fanfare going on, and there's a whole bunch of other ships lined up. You can see like kind of far down that there's another like frigate class ship of the like scavenger is like down there.
Okay.
You need to message the scavenger and tell him that we sold the mech to the museum here, so don't fuck with us during this thing.
Yeah. Kamala, can you open up
Please don't
comms to
hurt
Scavenger?
us. Beep beep.
Hello?
Hey, Scavenger.
Yeah, what do you want?
We sold our mech.
Good. Get rid of that thing so fast.
Yeah, it was good. So
I see you got some shiny new digs over there.
yeah. So let's be peaceful about this whole experience. Which way are you guys headed?
We're gonna head out this way, and he kind of like gives you like a coordinate on your comm pads.
Yeah.
If you run into any trouble with some, no goods over here, I guess we can maybe help you out. But let's keep the competition friendly and all. We're from different spirals.
Okay, yeah. Should we be on the lookout for anybody? Is there anybody that you think is hostile towards us, since we're all essentially the one big pirate crew?
I mean, there's maybe a few government ships participating, but for the most part, they kind of lay off. It is Pylo-Koshi. They're pretty known for accepting the pirates. This is kind of a nice little haven.
Okay, cool. All right.
But if you do get into trouble, just give me a call. I might be able to dissuade a few people from going after you as the newbies.
Okay, excellent. All right, thanks.
All right, see ya.
Beep
Yeah.
beep.
Thanks, Kamala.
Good. Now he's not going to try and sneak attack us.
Right. So now what I was going to say is, at first I was going to suggest that we go into the opposite direction of wherever he was going, but if he's going to help us, maybe we should just go at like a 45-degree angle from wherever he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that we should be within rescue distance if need be.
Yeah. Now, Astrid, the map that you took a picture of, where are the worm infestation locations in relation to where we are? Is it going to be anywhere near where we're going?
There aren't any of those. It's actually the map of just like previous routes that people have taken along the surface, and
Okay.
like locations of different islands that they've used to kind of stop off on and like hang out like during this week-long festival.
Oh, yeah, it
'Cause,
is a week long.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. Yeah.
it's not like one day and done. It's like you guys are going to be out on the ocean or the plume for a long time. So
Okay.
there's these different islands that people have found that they're not like protected by bubbles or anything. They're just naturally formed islands and areas, and they tend to be hangouts during this festival where people kind of like go and dock at night while they wait to try and find more nests.
So when there are like plume non-safe times,
Yeah, they're like plunamis.
I love it. Sure, there's plunamis.
What?
do people stay out the whole week, or do they like go back into the bubble because there are like episodes of?
No, they stay out the whole week because these like island maps that you found are actually naturally occurring and tend to float above the plume. Like they actually rest, whatever these islands are made of actually rest on the plume.
Let's go get some worms.
Yay!
Yeah.
Hell
All right.
yeah.
Wait, should we spend the first like day or two just looking for nests, or just straight up attacking worms as soon as we see them?
Attacking worms.
Okay. Any other ship that we encounter, we're gonna take a friendly approach, but we will definitely always shoot first. How does everybody feel about that? Ask questions first, but shoot first too.
What's your favorite color? Bam!
Yeah.
What
Don't
if,
even give them time to answer.
what
What'd
if
you have for lunch?
they're a bigger ship than us? Like,
Not attack.
we should not.
We should just kind of play it safe, and like if people seem hostile,
Right, well-
then that's the time to be like, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, we should definitely be on our guard. I think that we
yes.
shouldn't approach people like, oh,
Hey!
yeah, hey, hello, friend.
If you
Yes.
want, I can, perceive around me. I've kind of got that
That
going
is a
all the time. And we
good-
can just
yes.
try and avoid.
Yeah.
Other ships. And
Okay.
if I don't notice one for whatever reason, I'm sure Kamala can bring up communications with them and try and dissuade it before that happens. I mean, we also got our new sensor disruptor, our sensor mask.
Yeah.
We could pretend to not even be a ship in the competition.
That's
if
true.
Any,
That seems like cheating.
if any ships become disabled during this competition, we should immediately go to that ship.
And loot it?
Yeah, take their cargo, but also like save their life.
Oh, okay, yeah, that seems fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a fair price. I've seen people do that before, where it's like, oh, you're having issues because the worms bought you. Well, we're gonna take all your worms, but we'll
We'll save you.
we'll tug your ship around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him a good tugging.
Let's go.
All right.
All right, Mohan. So the way we're going to do this is, Asteroid, because you saw all the different locations, you can kind of pick out like, oh, I saw on the map that there was like a grotto over here, or that there's a little island over here, or it seems like a lot of people tend to start in this area, so maybe we don't, or anything like that. You can say that because you're the one who had the information on, you took the picture.
Okay.
Mohan, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be doing like we've done with some of the other kind of like running encounter type things where you're going to roll your lead to lead you guys to the areas that Astrid's saying.
Right.
And then based on that, we'll do, like if it's a failure or success or whatever, we'll decide what happens. Kamala, you can be, what do you want to do, Kamala? You can do kind of anything. Like programming isn't a huge part in this exploration.
Can I shoot the worm?
Yeah, sure. You can like take up the new guns and like maybe like Rasmus like kind of shows you like how to shoot them. Like he has some experience with. Actually, he wouldn't have experience with it because he's on he was a kid like you guys were. So I guess you and Rasmus can like tag team on the guns.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And Halashiel will just feed us snacks.
Yeah, he'll just keep you snacked the whole time. Kay will do the piloting.
And our hench triplets will just.
Well, they help Kay run the ship.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, so they're essentially engineers that go down and manage
They're Scotty.
Yeah, they kind of manage the fuel reserves, make sure everything is running as expected, and they're the people who do the preps for when we do spike drills out of places.
Cool.
And they do the dishes.
Yeah.
And they do the dishes. You guys don't do chores no more.
Nope.
They play a lot of Minesweeper. Okay, all right, so I'll lead us to some worms. Is that what we're doing?
Have Astrid pick out a location first. What kind of location you going for?
I think we should aim for something close by to one of the smaller islands, but away from like where the like majority of ships start out.
Yeah, that makes sense. We should definitely not go to like the most populated areas.
Yeah, I think that would be helpful.
Yeah, especially as our first festival.
What's this smaller island look like?
This little island kind of looks like, you know, in nature documentaries when they're monitoring like endangered birds in like the British Isles, and there's these like kind of rocky outcroppings of islands, but they're big and they're just grass in like small hills. It's that.
Okay.
So Astrid, you are guiding them towards that location. Mohan, give a lead to see how well you guys get there.
Tally ho, 12.
Nice.
Plus
what's your lead?
My lead is 14.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice start.
So you guys get right to this island, and you guys park up, and Kay's going to do a roll, make sure that there's no one else around. And there isn't anyone else around, so you guys are good. And you guys are going to start fishing for worms.
Oh, it does occur to me that maybe we should have gotten like
I'll use
bait
perform.
or something.
Squid.
Perform?
We got rid of the squid.
Actually, they are like aggressive. That's why they're being like culled at this point.
Yeah.
So like maybe having, loud noise and everything is a thing that can draw them. We'll say that happens.
You know what?
We could also try like reflecting water or like reflecting the sun into the water.
The plume.
Yeah. Or the plume to like rile them up, maybe.
Do you guys have work?
No.
No, none of us have work.
We could still roll for it.
Yeah, you can still roll for it.
Poorly.
What about like strength or something? Dexterity?
I have strength.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking if I perform, I could play a song. Because like fish, I don't know, music.
I actually know a song if you want to do that.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to do your work, and then I'll let you, however you guys are doing work, I'll let you pick like an attribute to assign to that so that you can essentially cancel out the negative.
Yeah, so you guys can fish. Me and Kay will perform.
Yeah, everybody can actually perform.
Under the gas.
Because I actually wrote a sea shanty.
Ah!
Yay!
This is one that my parents used to sing to me, like my moms would sing to me whenever we would go out and talk about exploring and stuff. So I'm going to sing 2 lines, and then you guys need to repeat the lines or say the lines afterwards. Then spike your ship stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
That's difficult.
Send
it to me in the chat so I can read it.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I don't.
You said 2 words, and I was like, it's gone.
There were too many S's in it for me to follow.
I like it. I just need to read it.
You have a lovely voice, guy.
Oh, no.
We're in danger.
So Kay goes about starting to teach you this song, and now you are all ready to perform and work and do all your stuff. And here we go. Come, young starfarers, gather in place. Let's sing us a song of the beasts in space.
Then spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
First come the Klarna with belly of shell. So calmly they float, but that's when they fell.
Then
Spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
Next come the mulgar with a tongue of gold. With a flick and a flitter, they'll make you feel old.
Then spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
Then come the Sovu with a spiraling horn. So sharply they dance, but get close and you're shorn.
Then spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
And then you feel a huge rock on the bottom of the ship as you guys are hit by what you can only assume to be the worms that you're chasing.
God, we're
Good.
here we are
Good, it works.
All right.
It worked perfectly.
So,
Perfect.
with my perform, I rolled a 14.
A 14. So you not only did it work perfectly, it may have worked a little too good, and we're going to find out if it's one of the real biggins.
Uh-oh.
You just make our
We
payday.
could just be one and done, guys.
Could be one and done. It is not a real biggin.
Damn it.
It is one of the medium-sized thophids, and you see it as it kind of it hits against the ship and stops you all from doing your work. And you look over into the plume, and you don't see anything as like the gases kind of like poof a little bit off of the surface where you just got hit, because it's not like a crash. It's almost like a wave crashing in slow-mo, because it's like a gas, so it just kind of like floats against your ship and then floats away a little bit. You end up seeing just a swell of this large creature that you can't quite see yet. You see the swell kind of going around the paradise and around it, and eventually you feel another rock, and you all roll your dexterity to see if you stand upright. Everyone do a physical save.
All right,
That's
so,
your 20.
so I just have to beat my physical save?
Yep, just beat your physical save and you stay upright.
I did. I don't think that
Got a
you
natural
did.
20.
Nice.
Kamala got a nat 1.
Kamala is not really the seafaring type, it seems. But Astrid seems to be very
Astrid
good at
is
it.
in her element, apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, you were like a nomad, so maybe part of your nomadic
hey, yeah.
childhood was on boats.
Yeah.
I'm on a boat.
So that was just kind of for flavor. Kamala falls over. She's not super great at the whole sea legs thing yet. The plume legs,
The plume legs.
which is funny because her legs have plumes of feathers. And you see, get right up in front of the ship now. It is a large 30-ton version of the thophids, and they have these eyeless faces with
Ew.
big circular mouths. It's got like a beak in the front that has a bunch of teeth coming off of it. And it also has these weird little grabby arms that now
No.
hitch onto your ship as it starts trying to attack the ship.
Oh, God, I don't like
you guys
that.
did very well with your hunting, so I'll let you guys do your ship attacks first. So, Kamala, you're on shooting.
And I start blasting.
Blast away.
Let's go, Kamala.
Do we have our
That's
ship
another one.
Another one? Oh, no.
Good
So,
Lord.
Kamala,
Dice jail for
Dice
1,000
jail. Oh,
years.
no. So, Kamala, you kind of like fell off of the gunner's turret when this thing came to get you, and Rasmus like catches you and props you back up into the gunner's turret. But now it is the worm's turn to make an attack,
Damn it.
and it rolled a 13. Does that beat your armor
Nope.
class? Nope.
New ship.
Because you guys got like 16 for an armor class.
14.
Your HP is now 25, your armor is 5, and your AC is 16. So this thing does not hit. So it's just kind of like grabbing on to the ship and like shaking it. And now it is your guys' turn again.
Or do we all, what do we roll?
Do we want to do like actual ship combat rules?
No.
No, not
Ain't
really.
Yeah.
nothing too big or too ornery for us to catch.
That's a 5.
And a 5 is not good enough to hit it. Maybe you should try and do something to shake it off the front of the ship so that you have a better chance at hitting it.
Kai, move the ship.
Hoist the sails. Dropped anchor.
Come on, ye
Don't
starfarers.
jump the anchor.
Gather in place. So it's going to attack you guys. And it rolled a nat 1, so
Yeah.
I'm going to have it roll a physical save to stay on the ship.
Oh, fail.
It did not fail. It's still grabbing onto the ship, so
Okay.
it like wraps its like body around the ship now.
Can we use the grabby claw to like pinch its eyeballs or something?
The claw is it's a winch, so it's like something on the end of a rope. You guys keep calling it like a claw, but it's
right.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can't like shoot it?
You could.
Well, we've been trying.
Well, I mean, you could attach the claw somehow. Like Astrid, you could pick it up with your mind.
Mind. Let's
yeah.
pick up his claw. Like, let's pick up his eyeball. What? We're gonna kill it. Anyways,
know.
why we're gonna be like
Also,
this?
I did say it's eyeless. That was the
Yeah.
first
Oh,
thing
did
I
you?
said.
that is-
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I pick up the winch and with my brains, and I launch it into the side, kind of like a fish hook. So I try and like, while its little stupid mouth is open, I launch it right in there so that it sticks into the side of its mouth and it can't.
Cool, and it's like on the front of the ship, so you're gonna like essentially activate the winch and like try and pull it
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
All right,
we,
roll.
can still shoot it to you right after. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
So roll your telepathy to make sure that you can, or not telepathy, telekinesis to make sure you can do that.
That's 6 damage.
Yeah, that's plenty. So you guys, Astrid just launches this winch right into the side of the beak of this thophid, and it is now hooked. And I guess Kay will take a turn to reel it in, which isn't really something he has to roll for. He just hits a button and it starts reeling in. And now I'll let you have essentially advantage on shooting this thing now that you guys have a little bit more control over it.
Shoot her!
That's 2.
All right,
as
you
a captain,
maybe.
I will make an executive decision.
Maybe Rasmus should shoot this.
No, well, I said you have advantage on this shot.
Oh,
unless you
roll
want
it again.
unless you want Rasmus to take a second shot.
No, shoot, Kamala.
Oh.
You gotta get one shot in.
It's a 2 again.
Oh my god. You want
You're
Ra-
cursing my dice?
Yes, she is.
Okay, so you guys are just too close to this thing to hit it. So I'm just going to say from this point, you guys you've missed so much that fictionally it is too close to the ship for you to hit it. But you do have it on a line now.
Yeah.
So, Captain, what do you want us to do? We can't hit it this close.
We're trying to get it into the hatch, right? Is that where the winch
dead.
is?
We want it dead in
We
the
want
hatch.
it dead
Right,
first.
but if we pull its face close to us,
We could
we can all just shoot it from inside
No, we have to.
or stab it
or stab it.
because
yeah.
we have no more weapons to kill it with. Oh wait, aren't we near an island right now?
Yeah.
Kay, can you fly up and
Are
then
we
just
going to beach it?
crash into
Oh
the
yeah,
sand?
just drop it onto
I don't
the
have
island.
to crash. I'm more delicate than that.
Can
with
we just
piloting.
slam ourselves into the
No, just
into the
slam.
island?
Just go way up, and then just like we can just like retract the winch or release the winch, and just let it fall onto the island.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you already got it hooked, so let's see if that winch
Oh.
can hold its body.
I was thinking we were gonna just rub ourselves against the rocks and just kill it that way.
I like dropping it.
Yeah.
Dropping it has a fun flavor.
I don't know if the winch will be able to hold for a drop, but let's. I like the idea of beaching it. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big old 14
Nice.
for Kay. So he very deftly lifts it up and delicately makes sure that the winch doesn't snap as he drags it onto that close. And you said it was like one of those like National Geographic bird uninhabited rocky islands.
I'm literally picturing the island that we saw when we did the puffin tour.
Yeah.
That was just flat with grass and rocks.
Yep, so you drag it up onto the rocks, and it takes some damage as it gets dragged across all of the spikiness of it, and it is going to have a hard time moving now, but it does still have those little arms.
Oh, God, I
so
hate it.
it can still try and drag itself back, but right now you guys we'll say that you guys get 2 turns of attacking it out in the open before it can drag itself back because it's so huge and slow.
And we can use our personal weapons, right?
Yep, 'cause you guys are on
okay.
land.
Okay. All right,
Oh,
cool.
we all came out of the ship.
If you'd like to, because that's how you're going to have to do the attacking with your personal shit.
Yeah, my stab is a 1. Yeah.
So, new question. How do you want the scenes in this to go?
Well, after
Is
you
the-
catch something and you move on, unless you find something immediately, there's going to be some time, and that can be the end of a scene.
Okay. So if I use most of my effort per scene here, as long as we don't immediately find another thing, then that'll be another scene. Okay, cool.
Okay, so we're going to need you all to roll initiative if you're doing your regular attacks.
Well, that's 7 plus 1.
2.
8.
6.
So,
First.
yep, so it is Astrid, then Kamala, then Mohan, then Rasmus, then Kay.
So if I were to take out my collapsible vibro rapier and, light it up, that does 1d8 plus 1. But if I were to use my telekinetic manipulation to launch it into it like a spear,
What does your telekinetic manipulation normally do for damage?
2d6.
So we'll just change it to 2d8 plus 1 for if you're launching your cool sword.
Cool. Love it. All right, I'm doing that. And I don't have to roll because it's my telekinetic manipulation.
Yeah, so you... Well,
2d8.
no, because...
Oh, wait, you want me to roll?
Yeah, because you're
Okay.
still using, your weapon. It's not just,
That's
you're
fair.
just hucking something. You're trying to do it skillfully, so still roll your d20 to
Okay.
attack.
Okay. It was a 7.
It was a 7. So you just glance it. You're going to do damage. This thing is huge.
Okay.
It has armor, so roll your damage.
8 plus 3, 9, 10, 11. Plus 1 is 12.
12. Okay, so you hit into this thing, but it has armor, and you notice it doesn't quite take as much damage as you thought it would. So now it is Kamala's turn.
Kamala's gonna whip out her sheer rifle and shoot it. This is the first time she's used it.
Ooh.
I swear to God, if this fucking dice does it. Okay, sweet. 16, 17, 18.
That way hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, way hits.
yeah. 2, 10.
10. Awesome. So it takes more damage. You get a nice shot, and a nice splat goes into the side of it.
Ugh.
And now it is Mohan's turn.
I use my sword, my monoblade sword. Okay, so 13 plus 1 is my stab. I don't have anything in deck, so 14.
14 does hit, yeah.
Yay!
Nice.
Okay,
Yep, so roll
now
your
that's
damage.
1. 7.
Boom, took damage.
It's still alive?
Yeah, this thing's huge.
This is a festival. I thought these things were going to be easy to kill.
No,
this isn't
this
even
is a
the
big
biggest one.
I know.
either.
Yeah. What the
Shit.
frick?
Yeah.
I thought we were just going to be blasting through these worms all day.
Yeah, so this will, now Rasmus is going. Rasmus got a 9, so that was a bad shot. But he can, as a warrior, he can make any missed attack hit once per scene. So he's just going to make that hit.
Nice.
So that is 6 damage.
Nice.
And lastly, we have Kay.
Can he shoot it with our ship?
He gets back in.
He could shoot it with the ship, but it is a miss anyways because he is not good at that stuff. So now it is the worm's turn. It's going to try and bring itself back into its natural habitat because it's getting fucked up here.
We're just stabbing it and shooting
Yeah,
it.
and it is having a real rough time getting off of these rocky outcroppings. So
Ha!
it makes some progress here, and it will be able to get out into the ocean next turn, but
No.
it does not get out this turn.
Yay. Okay.
So now it is back to Astrid.
All right. I'm going to do the same thing again with my launching my sword and
Sure.
slashing it. I rolled another 7.
I said it worked last time, so.
Yep. Plus 7 plus 1 is 15.
And this thing does give up the ghost now.
Yes!
As you see its little arm trying to push itself back into the plume, and the arm just kind of falls under its weight and goes limp. And now you guys can winch it back into the paradise.
Yay!
And guess what? It's already hooked up. We just got to reel it back in.
Yep. So
Yay.
you guys have one.
Shit.
Woo!
Yay, murder!
So now Kay is going to do a check to make sure that there's no other ships around, and then you guys can pick your next destination. There are no other ships around.
Woohoo.
Did we check if these things are sentient? Did we try talking to that thing?
No. Why would we? They are worms.
Just because they're worms doesn't mean they don't have thoughts.
The next one we encounter, I will try to telepathic contact it and see if there are any thoughts other than eat.
Yeah.
What does this next island look like that you go to?
I think the next island is a little bit bigger, and it has some vegetation and brush shrubbery and stuff, but it's not it's still a very small island. It's kind of rocky, and there's a lot of berry bushes on it, so we can get a snack after.
There you go.
I'm always thinking about food.
You don't
guys.
want to just make it the party island that you saw?
No, I want to save the party island for when we want to take a break.
Okay. Mohan, give me a lead roll to make sure you get there good.
Yeah. 7, 8.
Woof, that is mixed success. Are we going to try and get through the song again before another worm shows up?
We can give it a shot.
Yeah, we could.
Do you want me to start again, Mohan?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Come, young starfarers, gather in place. Let's sing us a song of the beasts of space. Then spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
First come the Klarna with a belly of shell, so calmly they float, but that's when they fell.
Then spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like. Next come the Mulga with a tongue of gold. With a flick and a flitter, they'll make you feel old.
Then spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
Bra, 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 bra. Rock the ship. We didn't even make it further because it was a mixed success this time. Rah! And this time there's a bunch of little ones all moving all around. And who is taking up the shooting at these little ones?
I can't shoot for shit.
You gonna make Rasmus do it?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
probably. I was gonna say I got like a blank, so.
Rasmus, upside down. Rasmus got a 22.
Holy
Yes.
crap!
So
Nice.
Rasmus is going to take a shot and try and hurt these guys. What is the damage on the... Actually, this is a ship against a small creature, so it is just going to kill one.
Yay!
Nice.
Because that's just like heavy weapon damage.
That's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
This, yes.
Yep. So you hit him, and actually just for time's sake, because this is a longer game, we'll just say that hit kind of counts for like the whole pod, because it's like a pod of smaller ones. It's not like a really big one. And you guys reel in Mohan, or actually Astrid. We'll have Astrid do it since she picked the location.
Okay.
Give me a d6 roll, and that's how many you pull in.
6. Give us that money.
I got a 1!
Well, I did say there was multiple, so there is at least 2.
Okay,
So
good.
you pull in 2 of the smaller sized ones.
Okay. I'm keeping a tally of our haul here.
All right, Astrid, pick a new location.
I think this time let's go towards a slightly larger one. Guys, just tell me at any point if like you think we want to go to the party island and we can just like chillax after we get another one, but maybe after...
Yeah, because we're probably
Like
going to be out here for like a week, so...
Yeah, so probably after like a bigger struggle, that might be the fun one to go celebrate or commiserate if we did good or bad.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say, we just kill one more worm and then go relax. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the island that's closest to the party island. So I think in my brain map of it, like we've done a couple of the smaller islands that are over here. And like I think the party island's kind of like a bigger one here. So I think how about we go to like another island that's like up here. Again, it's another kind of like rocky outcropping kind of thing, like more like berry bushes and that type of thing. You see there's a lot of birds nesting on this one.
Cool. And you go there, and Mohan, give me a lead, see how well you get there.
Oh, we're going to get there so well. 6 plus 2 is a 7. 8 plus 2 is a 9, 10.
Perfect. A complete success.
Oh, woo!
So let's sing our song.
Sing a song.
Ready?
I gotta scroll back up to the top. Hang on. There we go. Okay.
Let's do it with more energy this time. Maybe we'll make it all the way through if we can. Ready?
I believe
Yep.
us.
Come, young starfarers, gather in place. Let's sing us a song of the beast in space.
Then spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
First come the Klarna with a belly of shell, so calmly they float, but that's when they fell.
Then spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
Next come the Mulga with a tongue of gold. With a flick and a flitter, they make you feel old.
Then spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
Then come the Sovu with a spiraling horn, so sharply they dance, but get close and you're shorn.
Then spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
Then come the Fimphos with a face of pink. With a hop and a hobble, they'll bring you to the brink.
Then spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
Brah, 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 and you get hit by some wormies, and we're going to roll to find out how big the wormies are.
The biggest worm.
Oh, it is the biggest
Oh,
worm.
frick.
No!
Oh,
I gotta pee right before we do
Okay.
this. This is gonna be tough.
30 and 8. So we still have room for
For a
it
bigot.
before we have to go turn them in.
Do we deposit worms at the end of each day?
No, so what you guys do is you kind of like go to like the whatever wherever you like decide to camp out. You just kind of like make that a base for the whole time of the festival.
Okay.
And you just keep like dropping them there, and then someone comes along and counts the carcasses and pays you.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so like we can set up like a little like tent and like plant like our flag essentially,
Yep.
so that it's marked as ours.
I mean, so then
What
we need
stops
a
other
guard.
people from
Yeah.
stealing them though?
Wait, so we can just be stealing people's loot?
You could be.
I did think of that earlier, but I didn't say anything. I was like, we could just
Maybe
take them.
later we should do that, and like we should leave like Rasmus and our hench people or something to guard our camp so people don't steal our things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, crew.
We're gonna die.
I mean, we haven't lost any life.
No.
That's
No,
great.
True.
So
yeah.
you guys think that this is just like a normal sized one, and then
damn
you
it.
and then you
And then we see
realize
it.
and then you realize that while its face looks like it's about the same size, it's probably like 2 or 3 times the length of your ship.
Woof.
That's its tongue.
So this is something, when you do get one of these, you're probably going to have to curl it up quite a bit to fit in your cargo.
All right.
Squelch.
Okay.
Or cut
Well-
it into some pieces.
Put it in the fridge.
Worm go.
To the squid fridge with you.
Worm fridge. Worm fridge. Okay.
All right, how the hell? Yeah, I guess we're just shooting it with the ship.
Yeah, just start firing at it. I can mental harpoon it with our winch, and
Yeah.
maybe we can try a similar tactic to the medium-sized one.
Can you take the winch if we like take all of our swords and put the swords on the winch, and then if you could like slice down the back of it, could we just cut it open?
We could try. How we would just have to figure out how to affix the swords to the winch.
I mean, it's a winch. You're just gonna hold it, right?
You guys have duct tape.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
All right,
You
we
have
can.
Spuckspape. You
Yeah.
can do it.
Oh God, that's so bad. Okay, yeah. So let's tape the swords, all of our swords, to the winch.
You just have a sword flail.
All right,
Want to
cool.
put a gun on there just for good measure?
No, because it won't do any good.
You use your telekinesis
Yeah,
to
to
pull
make
the
sure.
trigger.
Jesus.
Okay, all right. So we
Okay.
have. I'll put my sword in there. It's 1d8 plus 1.
I'll put mine in too.
I have a knife. Yeah, I'll throw it on there.
All right. All right.
I guess Rasmus would also have a knife. So
Okay.
And
cool.
my axe.
And my bow. No. Okay. So we've attached our weapons.
yeah, so you got what are there 6 of you that would possibly have like real ass weapons? No,
Yep.
there's 5 of you that would have real ass weapons
Yeah.
because Hull of Shield wouldn't.
No.
So I guess that's 5d8.
Think so.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus my.
If you super fuck this up, you may lose your weapons.
That's fine.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh God, I really like my rapier though.
Well, don't fuck it up.
Okay. Well, okay.
Well,
so
isn't yours an auto hit?
when we did it,
Yeah, we were saying that she's like using her like telekinesis to like
Right.
deftly control it. Not just like before she was just like auto hucking whatever like an object at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want to do like the big damage of like all of your sword stuff combined rather than her auto hit damage because it's much less.
Yeah.
yeah.
Then you have to actually do it with like some skill and
I need to
finesse. So I'm
actually-
like having a roll for it.
Roll.
Okay. Yeah.
We were doing the D20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But a 7 beat it last time, right?
The
Oh, but that
seven
was the baby worm.
did
Yeah.
something. Oh, I got a 17 that time.
Yes.
Yes, that's gonna hit.
Plus my
Yes.
1, so 18. So 3 6s, it's 12.
18,
18 plus 2 4s,
22, 26.
26.
26 damage. So this thing is looking pretty hurt right away.
Awesome.
Rasmus,
Nice job.
Rasmus is going to be in the gunnery and take a shot,
Boom, baby.
Of what?
and that's going to be a 17 plus 4 is a 21.
Nice.
So he's going to hit,
Swerve never stood a
Um,
chance.
Nope.
and
9
this
plus
worm
10.
is large enough that we'll do the actual ship's damage to it. Maybe we'll do multiple of the ship's damage. Because it is like a scatter shot thing, and it's going to hit this thing a few times. For regular space combat, we won't do this, but this is a living being, not a ship. So it's 2d6, so we'll just double that. We'll make it 4d6. So that's 10, 15. So what did you have? 26?
26.
26.
Yeah.
All right, so it is looking about as hurt as the medium-sized one was when it died.
Okay.
Oh shit.
And
So
now
we're
it
like
is
halfway there.
now it is its turn to take a swipe at your ship,
Miss.
Evasive maneuvers.
and it misses.
Yes.
Ludicrous speed. Let's
Yep.
go.
Because you guys are flying too high, it can't. It like does like a breach to like try and get up to where you guys are, and like wriggles around and like just barely misses, and comes down and just like smashes down into the plume. And now the plume is just kind of like in this big eruption everywhere around you guys.
We're soaring.
I can fly twice as high.
And you guys just gonna whip that flail?
Oh,
that,
yeah,
that,
baby.
That winch sword flail around again.
Honestly,
Yeah, baby.
guys, I think after this fight, we should keep this thing.
That's a really fucking good idea.
This-
Our makeshift weapon.
It's a really good idea.
It won't work against ships,
Aw.
but
I
it will
rolled a
work
3
against
that
like
time.
flesh things.
Dang.
Oh shit! I'm taking this.
So
back.
I'm gonna roll to see if you lose your weapons.
No.
You don't.
Okay.
Oh, thank
So
God.
it's just a whiff because like it's like falling away from you, and you go to like swing at it, and it just like barely, just like
And it just
just
misses. Yeah,
grazes
okay.
above it. And now we'll have Rasmus take some shots with the what is it, fractal impact charge again?
Yep.
And that is a 12.
Miss.
That's
yeah.
definitely a miss, but it's a new
Alright.
scene, so he's gonna make it a hit.
Hey.
Okay.
Woo.
That is only 8 damage.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm gonna jump out of the ship and then go
Yikes.
with my one knife.
You get 5 minutes, sir.
Yeah.
Now we're back to the flail, unless you guys want to do anything else.
Is there anything else you guys want to do while...
No, I love this flail. I
Okay.
am super into this weapon. I
Let's
think
go for the flail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We really knocked it out of the park the first round. So as long as we get it, come on.
That's an 8.
That's not going to do
Oh,
it.
No.
Another roll to
Frick.
see if everything falls apart. Yeah, so your stuff is still fine. Now does Rasmus take another shot, but it is not the different scene, so he does just straight up miss on this one. So
Damn
it
it.
fully falls back into the plume and is not really visible. So he takes a shot, and whether or not it hits, it just kind of like scatters at that point. And now it is back to the worm that's going to breach and try and take down the ship again. And a 5 will not do it. This thing
Good,
just, you
good.
guys are staying like just out of range of this
Yeah.
behemoth. And we're back to the telekinetic flail.
Do we want to hook it like we did before and try and winch it up onto the island and then murder it from there, or just keep trying with the flail?
Because you're telekinetically manipulating the swords, I feel like you could turn it in its mouth to hook it, but
Right. So the next
would
time...
that work?
I will say that Kay didn't bring the medium-sized one fully out of the water because he thought the
Yeah.
winch would break.
That's
Oh.
a good point.
Yeah.
It'd be
So
too heavy.
this puppy definitely will not. Okay, we're just gonna keep trying to harpoon it with this makeshift flail. Oh my God, it's a 2.
Rasmus is going to take a shot. And that is a 14, which plus his 4 is enough to beat it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay.
So he's going to do his 4d6 of damage. That's a 5. That's a 3. That's a 1. That's a 3. So that is a 12 damage.
Yay!
Die.
And it hits and goes into the... It, like, takes a big hit from the thing, and it reels back, and, like, it was... Because it was trying to jump out and reach at you, and it falls down into the plume, and you don't see it come up for a little bit, and then its body just floats to the surface.
Yes! Success!
All right, and then we reel back that winch, and I take my sword and I put it.
Yeah,
put it back in
I
its holster.
collapsed my rapier and put it back in my
clean
little
it.
sheath. Yeah, I
Clean
cleaned
my
mine
knife.
too. Well, mine's a vibro one, so I assume it kind of just like...
I'm not gonna
Cauterizes
clean mine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
leave mine like with sticky residue. I feel like it'll make it grip better when I swing it.
Good,
God.
good. Disgusting.
Okay,
And I get
gross.
+1 in all my rolls.
Nope.
No. All right. I guess we like. How are we gonna like? Do we like what? Like lower it and then kind of like back the ship so that it
Hey, just have a
scoops
winch. The
into
winch.
the hull.
The winch pulls it in.
Right, but
Oh,
you
yeah,
said
but
that it
it's-
was gonna
it's
be
long,
too
yeah.
heavy. So like,
So, yeah,
I'm
you guys
assuming
just-
we just have to like back it back. Yeah, exactly.
Just scoop it.
Scoop it and then kind of like try and force it in to fit into the thing.
Yep.
and close the hull.
Everyone roll a work exert or work or
God.
exert for that.
That's a
Well,
It's your
considering
2d6.
I have neither.
Yep. If you have work or exert,
blank, so it's gonna be a -1.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Well, I got a 10, so -1, that's a 9.
Reroll once per scene.
Jesus.
Okay, so that's an 8.
10.
Yes.
Nice. And there was 2 mixed successes among the rest of your crew. So you guys are able to get it in a little haphazardly, but you do. And now your cargo is pretty much full unless you just go hunting for little guys. But the night is getting late. It is nice and sunsetty, twilighty right now.
Let's, guys, do you want to go, since we're pretty much at capacity, do we want to go set up a camp on an island?
Yeah.
Maybe not camp on Party Island, camp somewhere else, and then visit Party Island.
Yeah, let's do that.
Does that make sense?
And steal their stuff.
So what kind of island is calling to you? What does it look like?
I think it is a smaller island, but it is one that has, more, tall vegetation, so there are some, leaves and stuff, and,
I mean, you could make it, really nice with, a beach and shit.
Oh, well, I also don't want it to attract other people. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So, it does. It has, a beach, and it has, trees and shrubbery.
I
It's
just wanted to make sure that you're not just we're going to sleep on rocks.
No.
I mean, I'm sleeping the ship. I
Yeah,
don't want to go outside.
Yeah. At that point, you definitely would. I just wanted to let you know that you don't have to make it these awful little islands. They can be fun.
It's a nice island. It's just a mini version of Party Island.
Sure.
Yeah.
So,
wow, what is this Ferris wheel?
There's a nice waterfall.
Just a little one.
Yeah, just
There's,
a little one.
Little waterfall, 1 or 2 tree-like things.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Cool.
It's like an Animal Crossing island.
I love it.
And then you guys go and camp out there and unload your wares so that you can get ready for doing stuff tomorrow.
Push the giant one out of the ship and just watch it plop onto the sand.
Yeah. And what do you want to do with your nighttime? It isn't dark yet.
Yeah.
Do we want to go to Party Island and see what's happening, or do we want to just stay here by ourselves?
Yeah.
I want to know how much these worms are worth.
Or I guess I should say that you can call someone up. They have officiants.
Yeah, I was gonna say hey, can you just get in touch with the judges? When do they come to pick up the stuff?
At the end of the week, they'll come and do their official counts.
Oh, so it's gonna sit here and rot?
I mean, they're huge. They're not gonna rot that fast.
The little ones aren't that huge.
Yeah.
They're also blasted with holes.
That's true.
They also don't care. They're not reselling these. There's not much that you can repurpose from them.
Oh, gotcha.
They just need proof that they're dead.
Stinky.
Yeah.
Stinky.
Okay, but that means that we have to guard these things for a week.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So we'll call up the officials. Or actually, come on, can you call the officials?
You have a meta tool.
You're
can
the
call
The
them.
comms. Yeah.
Person.
You are the
Yes.
comms
Yes.
person.
Beep, beep, beep.
This is you signed up for this job.
Yes, Captain.
Sorry that I want to just include you.
Kamala's hangry.
I can tell.
All right. What do they? Hey, officials.
What's going on?
How much are the worms worth? We have a big one, a medium one, and 2 small ones.
And 2 small ones? Sounds for the big ones they normally go for.
Oh my God, it better be worth it.
2 credits. 2 Gorp.
No credits.
The Council of Pylo-Koshi pays a 200k bounty for each of the large ones, a 100k bounty for the medium ones, and 50k bounties for any small ones.
200k is pretty good. So that means that we have 400k right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a once-a-year festival. They can afford to splurge for the safety of the
Yeah,
town.
baby.
But now I'm kind of worried because this
Why?
is 400k that's just sitting on this island, and we have 7 days. We have to somehow.
That's part of the fun, isn't it?
No!
Yeah.
That's literally part of the festival. Is you can end up having ship battles and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
We can steal other
Yeah.
people's.
Do
We
we-
gotta
does-
guard ours, though. That's the problem.
You can hide them somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. We could,
Bury them.
I mean, we could bury them. We could also, I don't know, there's a lot of vegetation on this island. We could kind of, hollow out a space in the brush
Yeah. I was gonna say.
and hide them there.
What about this cave that's behind the
The waterfall?
waterfall?
I just said it was a waterfall.
There's always caves behind waterfalls. Sure.
Every single one.
Yep.
Well, look at that.
You guys wanna do that?
I've noticed that there's a cave that'll fit 14 big worms.
Just
so
all
we
of
can
the
steal.
worms.
Yeah.
No, like there can be like small like outcroppings here that you can like hide
Yeah,
things
we
either
could,
behind
like-
brush or behind
yeah.
the waterfall. Like,
yeah,
you
I
can
think
do
that's
that.
a good idea. Yeah, we can hide them.
It's probably even like, like a south side of the island that maybe isn't like as easy for ships to dock near.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can like hide things over there so that it's not as
Yeah, so like
easy.
maybe people like if they're flying above your island, they'll be like, "Oh, they have shit we can steal, but also I can't fucking land there to steal it."
Yeah, because like we got a big one. It's not like they can like
Yeah, people will see that if they go by.
yeah.
All right, so that's in the cave. Cool.
right.
Cool.
We gonna have like a picnic or something? Kamala seems hangry.
Yeah, we should eat.
Halashil.
Feed
I
her.
can cook up things.
Thank you.
Yes.
Can we eat the worm? Is the worm edible?
I could try to cook up one of the smaller worms.
I kind of want to try.
Will it?
Try a little
I mean,
worm.
we could cut a little bit of it off.
Yeah.
He's got a plus to work, and I consider work his cooking skill.
All right.
I'm sorry to report that the worms will not be pleasant to eat.
No. Okay. Hard pass.
Okay.
Let's have something else.
You
Let's-
probably will not get sick from it,
Nope.
but it will not be pleasant.
Story of my life. Nom, 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 nom.
Oh, God.
Nope. Don't want.
All right, so you guys are sitting kind of like in the twilight of the night, and Halashil has cooked up something awesome for you, and Kay mentions, hey, do we want to try and finish the song?
Oh yeah, that would be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can like actually finish it now. There's nothing that's gonna like. There's no worms
They're
to
not gonna
interrupt
like
us.
beach themselves on us.
Yeah, we're not hunting, so
No, because we sang the song and that's what attracted the worms.
Yeah.
If we sing this song now, is a worm going to appear?
can't really go on land.
They
you
have
saw
those
how much
stupid
they.
little arms.
Yeah, but you saw how much they struggled. I just
Let's-
want to share my culture with you guys.
Let's say that they go to bed at night, and that's why everybody parties.
They're up in the day. They're not nocturnal.
Yes. So like they are all
okay.
asleep.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Before we do that, though, how close are we to everything? You said we're pretty close to Party Island.
Yeah, we're on a different island, but you can like see it kind of like on the horizon.
You can see like the glow of
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay.
We're not like right next
Yeah, you're not
to it.
visually
but, like,
there.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, I was like, we should see who parties the hardest, and then,
And then steal
we
their
can steal
shit.
their stuff. Yeah.
We can do that later in the week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I can send out my drone on one of these days and just kind of
That'd be
scout if
fun.
you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to say it's really fun, like sharing like some of my old culture with you guys.
Group hug.
Aw.
And come, young starfarers, gather in place. Let's sing us a song of the beasts in space.
Then spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
First come the Klarna with a belly of shell, so calmly they float, but that's when they fell.
Then
spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
Next come the Mulgar with a tongue of stone, of gold. With a flick and a flitter, they'll make you feel old.
Then spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
Then come the Sovu with a spiraling horn. So sharply they dance, but get close and you're shorn.
Then spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
Then come the Fimflos with a face of pink. With a hop and a hobble, they'll bring you to the brink.
Then spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
Next come the Vut with an echoing laugh. So uneasy they sleep, but you'll bend in half.
Then spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
Then come the Smirgiskrik with a tail of teal. With shed and a skitter, they act like us in steel.
Then spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
Now hold on, should we do this last one all together?
all together.
Yeah.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Lastly, the dragon yells, I'm king of space. So spacefarers yell back, then show us your face. Then spike your ship stellarly, stellarly spike. We're off to the next planet to take what we like.
And then the ground shakes.
Fucking hell, Jonathan!
God damn it.
As you see a flash of light from the sky, and an impact hits your island.
No!
And from the sand falling all around it, you see it. You see Pythia, and it has caught up to you. And
Fucking called it.
And the mech echoes in an angry roar. We have found you. And roll for initiative.
No!
Shit. That's not it.
Did we sing too loud, guys?
That's a 2 + 1. Whoops.
Shri.
7.
Also, something to remember, this is a light mech. You can't actually damage it with non-mech or ship weapons.
Oh,
So
wait.
we gotta shoot it with a ship. And
Yep.
if we had a mech, we could use that too. But we don't.
Can you revive the worm?
It is going to take a turn for the lumbering Pythia to get itself off the ground, because it was just like crashing into planets.
Awesome, yeah.
So it is in the sand right now. It would have been fun if you guys buried the worms, because then I could have been like worm explosion, and then you might have lost all your money too.
No! Well, we might lose our lives, so at this point.
Money's more important.
Yeah.
The order of things, so that you know, it is Kamala, then on the next round, Pythia.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
Rasmus, then Hulla, then Mohan, then Astrid, then Kay.
Okay.
And then we'll just consider the other, the engineers and everything. They were probably like doing the maintenance on the ship because you've been flying for a while.
Yeah.
So they've been maintaining the ship while you guys have been, like, you gave them food and everything, and they're just maintaining
Aw,
what Kay would normally do.
That's kind of sad. We were all singing a
they
song
ate
together.
with you guys.
Was that?
Oh yeah, but then they wouldn't have been at the song.
Yeah, it's like we're all singing it. Like it's like a.
Do you want them to possibly die?
No.
but
I
it's
can
like-
do that.
No, I'm just saying it's sad for them. It was a nice crew bonding moment, I felt like.
Well, they're
and-
also like very new to the crew. They literally have been on your ship for like 3 days.
Yeah, Hentry's a little antisocial, so
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Okay, so that is the order. We'll consider those 3 safe. They do still need at least 2 people on the ship to get it to take off.
Because that was what I was about to ask is because the 3 of them are on the ship, can they turn it on
No.
and get it ready for us? No.
It takes all 5 people to man the ship. So there are 2 people that need to be able to get back to the ship, preferably one of them being Kay, so that he can
Yeah.
actually fly you guys out
Okay.
of there.
All right. So we just got to get to the ship. Okay.
Yep. And you said it was a smaller island, so I'll only make it 5 rounds of running.
Okay.
So it's all sand and all that shit, though. So if you don't get a success on running, then you won't move forward that round.
I'm so fucked.
This kind of feels like a race.
Oh my god, it is a race.
This is a race.
Can we
It's a
see...
race from death.
Yep.
Is Pythia, can we see them? Or are they like
Yes.
in the sand?
They are big. You can definitely see them.
Okay.
Because light mechs are something like 50 tons.
Oh my god,
Okay.
we're gonna die.
Yeah. So they're the size of the medium-sized worm, or the small worm, medium-sized worm.
Medium worm was 30 tons.
Yeah, so they're a little bit bigger than the medium worm.
But much more powerful.
Yeah.
Is it just like a black
It
color?
is what was described to you by Paloma, which was the mostly purple mech with a large pink chest plate, and it has like these green vines growing all over it. And as you see it hit the ground and start to like, after it like yells at you and everything and starts like powering different parts of its body to move, you see that all of these like circuits that were not connected that you noticed on the ancients and everything start to light up this like deep blood red, and you see this like kind of like pulsing red going through all of these interconnected circuits, or non-connected circuits technically, and they all kind of center around and look like they're kind of almost like bleeding into the chest plate. It's like kind of very visceral for something mechanical.
Okay. For my on-turn phase, I'm gonna take a picture with my meta tool.
Okay, yep.
Because I want fucking proof that this is happening.
Yep. This is smart.
And
appreciate
then running.
Okay.
Running so fast.
Roll, we're just gonna call these are gonna be physical saves every time. You're just
Okay.
physically trying to get yourself out of harm's way.
Okay.
That's an 8. I didn't pass.
So Kamala is kind of stumbling to get up off of the ground as she runs, and next up is Rasmus. So Rasmus, Mohan, you're leading. Do you want Rasmus to do something other than run? Rasmus is a gunner. He's a warrior.
Does he have any like explosives or grenades or anything like that?
No, he doesn't. He just has he has a bunch of Type A cells so that he can use his gun.
Because like my thought process was, okay, well if he throws like a bomb on the ground behind him, like away from us, but like in the path of what Pythia's gonna run, assuming that it runs, you know, it could be like a pitfall or something. But if he has no like grenades or anything, then no.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything that would let him do that either. Like he doesn't have like any fix or anything. So
run.
So Rasmus is running.
Mm-hmm.
For evasion, he's kind of clunky, so he needs to beat a 15. He only got a 14. So Rasmus is also stumbling to get out, but he's not like as much, but that's a wasted chance to escape there.
Yeah.
And after that, it is Hulla's turn. Anything you want to command Hulla to do other than run? He's mostly just a worker.
Run.
Right, yeah.
Hulla has sneak and heal and work as skills.
I was gonna say maybe he could hide. It might be easier for him to do that, but
We also, the more people we can get to the ship quickly, the better off we are.
And also it's a mech, so I'm sure it has like some sort of heat signature. It'll just see him anyways. Yeah, I think we should just all run.
Okay,
Run.
Hulla's gonna run.
And I'll use my lead to boost morale.
And he got a 17, so Hulla is moving.
Yes.
So
Woo!
Hulla has 1 tick of movement, and you need to hit, when you hit 5, you can get back on the ship.
Okay.
And now we are at Mohan. What are you doing?
All right, I am going to run. I know I had something. I thought I had like rush or tsunami. Is that what it is?
That's a drug.
Tsunami gives me a combat stim. Tsunami fills him with a reckless disregard for pain and intense aggressiveness. Gain a morale scroll of 12, 10 extra hit points for 10 minutes, and +2 bonus on all hit rolls. Each application has 2 system strain to the target. Okay, no. I thought.
You might want to do that with Rasmus if you can get him back to the ship, because he gets another +2. That means he's rolling with +6 to hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that for him. I didn't know if there was something that gave me like more for my running. I can't believe I didn't buy a drug that helps me win races.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna have to run. Yeah, so it's I have to do a physical saving.
Do you want to pass off the tsunami to Astrid so that she can administer it to Rasmus before she goes?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
Is that like an on-turn action that I can take, or do I? Have to
Yeah, you
roll
can just
for
hand it off to her. You don't have to roll.
Astrid, I got some tsunami. Give it to Rasmus.
Great. Okay.
Run. 13. I beat my 11.
Nice. So Mohan gets
Ooh.
1 tick towards getting there. You need 5 ticks to be on ship.
Losers.
Bye.
And after Mohan is Astrid.
I see how the captain doesn't go down. Well, I mean, I guess he's going to the ship to go down with the ship. It's fine. Okay, I take the tsunami, and how long is it effective for?
For 10 minutes.
So that's probably likely enough time for him to get back to the ship, right? 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the end of the duration, they immediately lose their 10 hit points that they gained, which could leave them mortally wounded. Each application adds 2 system strain to the target.
Okay. He has 2 system strain to have, right?
Isn't each round only 15 seconds though?
Yeah. So it lasts. It'll last the whole encounter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that I shouldn't like wait to give it to him until we were closer.
You guys are probably going to have to either like sedate or calm him the fuck down at the end, because like the 10 minutes is going to be when you're still on the ship if you guys make it back.
Right.
Oh, God.
Okay, well, fingers crossed. Rasmus, are you willing to take this drug?
As your captain, I order you to take this drug.
If I can live, I will.
Okay, all right. I administer it to him, and then I fuck it. Me administering, would that be my like only action thing? Okay.
No. So you just have heal 1, so you can do it. So you just do it.
I just do it.
You just like EpiPen him in the side.
Okay. So I think I am going to. There's probably nothing. It's really big, right? Pythia's quite large.
Yep.
Okay. Before I run, I'm going to look for the largest boulder that I can find that looks like it's under 500 pounds, and I'm going to use my telekinetic manipulation to lift it and drop it on top of Pythia.
Okay. Roll your damage, because that's just how you use that ability. There's no finesse in that at all, so it is
None. I just dropped it right on her.
I estimate that this is about less than 500 pounds.
That's a 12 plus Skill level damage versus object. So skill level is my level in telekinesis, right? So +1. So 13.
Wow.
You do this, because you describe this island as rocky, so there's definitely a boulder you can grab. There's probably multiple boulders you can grab. You can probably do this again later.
I'm thinking I might just reuse the same boulder.
Yeah, you could just keep smashing it. You do this, and it takes damage, and you notice kind of like a crack in its chest plate, like a very small hairline crack in its chest plate forms as it kind of roars out in anger, and it'll have to use its attack action to pull the boulder off of it.
Yes, nice.
Because it was still this was before the first round ended.
Yeah, it had
so
landed.
it is still on the ground. So it will have to take its attack action to lift it off.
Yes!
Nice.
Good job.
Yeah.
Woo! And then
now
I run.
Roll for your run. You got to beat your evade.
Oh, yeah. I got an 8. That doesn't pass.
That does not pass. So you took up all of your energy to do that, but that was a pretty damn good choice there.
Slow pokes.
And like you see as it like gets hit and like there's that little crack and everything. There's kind of like this flicker of the like pink light on its chest, and it like you see all of the as it like flickers on the pink light, the red like veins kind of like pulsate harder onto the pink and like relight it.
Okay.
And now we are up to... Nope, we're Kay. Kay needs to try and escape. Is there anything else that you would like Kay to try, Mohan?
Yes.
Get to the fucking plane.
No, because...
He has a sense the need, and he technically has 2 uses of sense the need.
Kay will give Rasmus the gun that kills all ancient relics.
Kay has to be able to obtain that.
Yeah, it just appears. He sensed the need for it.
No, he has to be able to have attained that.
All right, so I don't think I can get him to... I feel like we can use his abilities in some way. I'm not sure how we can do it right now.
Well, we could have him run this turn, and you could keep thinking about it.
Yeah.
Because it'll still take 5 turns to get back to the ship.
Right. Okay, we'll have...
And he is our only pilot, so he needs to be on the ship.
True. Okay, so Kay will run, and he sensed the need, and he has now a scooter that goes on sand and makes him run twice as fast.
You do have the pallet jack thing that levitates that you use to grab the ancient body.
I feel like those would go slow.
He could, but yeah, it might go slow, but it also might make it so that he doesn't like trip in sand and shit. Like he will guaranteed move, maybe.
True.
That's not a bad idea.
Could we sense the need and like, oh wait, no, there it is. We use the pallet jack to move the worms into their spaces, so it was already near us.
And that could have been the vision that he had, is like, oh wait, I can do this.
Boom. All right, he's riding on a pallet jack.
Are you all gonna hop on the pallet jack as well?
Can we?
Can we? Is that an option?
It carried
Yes.
an ancient.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
So Kay will use his sense the need ability. He only can use that one more time. He remembers and shouts out, he's like, that's why I wanted to use the pallet jack to drag the worms around instead of just using the ship. Come on, get on it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Do we need to roll to get on it, or just get on?
No, you guys you'll all get on your turns.
Okay.
Okay.
Now.
So Kay isn't going to move forward right now because he needs you all on it.
Right.
Because we fucked up.
And who actually was able to move forward a tick? Me. Mohan was, and Halashil was.
Yes.
So you guys can't get picked up until that pallet jack grabs everybody else and moves.
That's fine. I'd rather be in front of you guys anyway. That's cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Because if you're all on a thing together, and if this thing has a gun,
More
you
targets.
just get shot. Yeah.
Shit.
Great.
All right, so whose turn? It's Kay's turn. He's going to hop on. Oh, he doesn't need to roll because he's just going to move.
Yep.
So yeah, he gets on the pallet jack. It is currently staying put to pick up other people.
Right.
So he is not moving this turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's essentially on tick 5, and me and Halashil are on tick 4.
Yes. Now we're back up at Kamala.
I'm going to jump on the pallet.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to try and do?
I'm going to use my Focus 3 poop to 10D shit my pants, and that's it.
You could message Scavenger for help.
Oh yeah, Miss Comms.
I mean, I was thinking about, like, I could use a distress signal, but that would bring... I don't know if that would...
Y'all may fucking die.
Yeah.
We should 100%.
Okay, I'm activating my distress signal that has a 50-kilometer range.
Ooh, nice.
Hell yeah. So I'm going to roll to see if Scavenger is within that range. He may be, because party areas nearby.
We also said we wanted to be for.
And and you guys were kind of traveling.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even need to roll. He will be within that range because that was your plan of movement. Was looking at him, and I
Yeah.
completely forgot about that. Was trying to stay near him in case you did run into trouble.
Yeah. Which this is trouble.
Trouble has
Trouble
run
has
into
found
you.
us.
Yep. So you send off that distress beacon to him, and he will receive it. And do you send like the picture to him?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
with the-
yeah.
yeah.
I'm sending him everything.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
10
I'm taking a video right now.
live streaming.
Yeah, I'm streaming this.
You
I thought you guys said you sold that thing. My God.
It's a different one.
It's
Oh,
a different
my
one.
fucking God.
Did your video include me dropping the fucking boulder on it? Because I fucking hope so.
It's like one of those like movie like shaky cam like
Yes.
Cloverfield type things.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you're shaking so hard and shitting your
Cloverfield.
pants.
And then you see the like semi badly CGI'd like boulder just like smashing as you kind of like weirdly steady cam over it to it before shaking again.
And then all you see is Mohan. Bye, nerds.
I'm winning my first race. This is a race of my life.
See you later, incels.
God.
Okay, so now with Scavenger coming, he will either be able to pick you guys up and maybe you might have to abandon the paradise,
No.
or he can come and try and do distracting fire on Pythia.
Distracting.
Yeah, we just bought this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a choice. I'm giving you the choices. He can just pick you up and save you on like turn 3, but you may lose the paradise.
Oh.
We have insurance.
You're pirates. No, you don't.
Yeah, we have to. We have to have
You
insurance.
owe Grandma Moldy money.
So much money.
Kay could have gotten insurance.
Yeah.
Sense the need.
It's his. It's his planet.
He did that the last time when we upgraded the ship yesterday. He sensed the need
For insurance.
for insurance.
Yes, that was his yesterday's action. Yes.
Yes.
Do you guys want insurance?
Yes. We
We're
have
gonna
full
abandon the
coverage.
paradise.
Full coverage from the paradise.
No, I'm just saying, just in case. Better to be safe than sorry.
Your poor ship. Okay.
We're not abandoning. I'm just saying.
Well, if you choose to get on the Scavenger when he arrives, that is what's happening. If
That's
you
true,
choose if you choose to have him do suppressing fire so that you can get on your ship and escape,
Right.
Oh my
then
God.
you get to keep the paradise.
All I'm saying is,
I mean, that would be the preference. I think.
if
Yep.
the ship gets destroyed, we'll get a new one.
Yep. So that's up to you guys what happens. I will allow it so that Kay
Good.
was the smart one and actually bought insurance for this massive thing.
Yes. Good.
Okay, whose fucking turn is it?
It's the guy Pythia's turn.
It's Pythia's
Pythia.
turn.
Yeah.
But they have to take a turn to
So
get the boulder off.
their attack is going to get the boulder off, and then they are going to they're going to stand up from prone. That's like all of their actions. So they are now standing. They no longer have the boulder on them, but they didn't get to make an attack. It is now Rasmus's turn. He is hopped up, and is he?
Run, bitch.
No, he's on the pallet, so you can.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
get
he's
on
on
the
the he's
pallet.
on the pallet, so
Yeah.
he could try and shoot. Maybe if he gets a nat 20, allow it to do damage, but
Okay.
otherwise it can't.
And there it is, nat 20.
That's not a 20.
Nah.
That was a 12.
Damn.
Close.
Close.
Yeah, had one number in.
Yep. So he shoots off and misses, and he's just kind of like gritting his teeth, just because he's fucking hopped up
Oh,
on Tsunami
God.
right now. Plunami.
Plunami.
Yep.
We should have waited.
But he's just like angrily firing off at this thing. Now it is Halashiel's turn. He is ahead. He's gonna keep running, and if
Yeah.
the thing catches up to him, then he'll hop on.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
He stumbles as all of this shit is going down, so he is not going to move forward. So he'll just be ready to hop on as his action. Now it is Mohan's turn.
Run, baby, run. Nope.
Anything else that you're doing?
Scavenger was the only person that responded to our call. Was there anybody else?
No, that's the only person that you guys recognized.
Okay, but there are. Oh, that's just who we recognize. Are there more people coming?
There are more people, but they are much farther away than Scavenger was, because you were intentionally staying away from other people and near
Right,
Scavenger.
Right. Okay. Type A cells. Okay, no, I don't have anything else.
Oh shit, Kay has the drone that has bombs.
Right, they fixed them, right?
Yeah, he's got 2
he
bombs
fixed
on his drone. Just for this round when it comes up.
Is his drone on the ship, though? Or
It doesn't matter. He has a controller for it.
Gotcha. Okay, so we'll have to use that for him next time.
Yep.
Okay, no, so I'm going to slip, but I'm going to slide and be like, I'll wait for you guys because I'm a good captain. And then I don't have a gun or anything, so I can't throw anything at that thing. I'll just grab some sand, throw it.
Sand thrower. Okay, next up is Astrid.
I am going to lift that boulder right back up and drop it on Pythia again.
I'll let you roll a d20, and if you hit a nat 20, it'll knock it down again. Otherwise, it's just going to take damage.
I'll take damage. That's fine.
No, you don't want to take damage.
No, I'm saying, like, I will take doing damage even if, like, that's it. I got a 7, so it's not, it's just going to take the damage.
Yep.
10.
Nice.
10 damage. Okay.
It has a health of 1,000. But
Yeah.
It does have armor, by the way.
Yep, so. it's
But you
only
have
taking
done
a
damage to
portion.
it, so you notice this time as you go to throw it, it hits away, like with it bats with its arm this boulder away, and you see kind of like some of the plating on its arm like crack as the boulder like goes off to the side more.
You know what? I'll take it.
Yep.
And then I jump on the pallet.
Okay, and you're on the pallet.
I was wondering if I could try and establish a telepathic contact with it.
You absolutely can. You'd have to spend a effort to do that, so I'll say that would have to happen the next turn.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Because it is at a range, it's not touch. So after
good.
Astrid is Kay. Guys want him to use his drone?
Yes.
And now the pallet will move because it's on Kay's turn.
yeah.
Thank God.
Bomber holds 2 grenades. Dropping from more than 30 feet causes them to miss their target. Roll to attack AC 10. On a miss, grenades land 1d10 meters away. The grenade explodes for 2d6 damage at all targets within 5 meters. You guys won't be close enough for that to fuck up that bad. Evasion save for half damage is what it can make. Targets take 1 less point of damage for each point above 14. Exert skill instead of shoot if desired. So I'll have to look at its armor class.
Oh, okay, so if its AC is above 14, it takes -1
Damage.
So like if it's a 17, then it takes -3.
That is
Whatever damage.
That was a good call out there because it does have an AC of 17.
Oh, okay.
So it takes -3 damage. The bomber only has to beat a 10, and because this is piloting the drone, it is a pilot int check, which Kay has he has a +2 on pilot and a +2 on int. That is a 14. So that beats the AC. Well, that's a 14 plus 3 is a 17, which would be its AC anyways. So it does. The bombs do. He's going to drop both of them. 2d6, so it's actually going to be 4d6 because he's just going to drop both of them. Because it's just like a little pit he can just open.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's a 4, a 3, so that's just gone. A 4, so 4 and a 5 is a 9, and another 5 is a 14.
Hell yeah.
You see that with the bombs exploding, a piece of the chest plate kind of like cracks off a bit, and more of the like red pulsing happens to go over there and like try and enforce that area. Essentially, is what it visually looks like it's doing that. It's probably not mechanically doing that, but that's what it visually looks like. It's almost like blood rushing to sites of injury.
It does occur to me that technically this thing did not attack us, and we just.
You did a fuck ton to it. You guys did good.
I know, but it occurred to me it hadn't attacked us yet. It's just that I have found you.
Right,
we,
but it's extremely
we have
ominous.
found you.
Yeah. Also, Paloma told you it was hunting you.
Yeah.
It wasn't
That's
like,
true.
I'm
I
looking
know,
for
but, like,
you. It's like, oh, this thing wants to talk to you. It's like, she specifically called, like when she was like, we're the same, we're both prey.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, this
guess-
is the one
I
time you
mean-
want to be cautious?
Well, I'm just.
The whole episode?
I'm just.
Yeah,
just
call back to
thinking that,
early
like,
episodes when Astrid's like, I'm actually going to do a power slide on a motorcycle to go heal a downed enemy.
Oh, yeah.
I
We're
know,
back
and
to
then
that stage, I
yeah.
guess.
Well, I was just thinking, we kind of did just launch into trying to murder it, and we only have Paloma's word
Is
that
the
it is
Crazy feral
coming
psychic.
after
Yeah.
us.
She's but we also were psychic, like almost attacked during the test. It's just been an ominous thing.
You guys don't have this much time to talk about it.
Nope,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
right. Let's go.
It was all in our mind. So it's
Uh-huh.
like-
You're all crazy.
Well, we're all just like huddled on this pallet, and
Yeah, just like
Mohan's
screaming in your
the
telepathic
sand.
connections.
all right, so Astrid, you were the last one.
So that means it's
No.
Kay's. Oh no, Kay did the bombing right there.
Yeah, so
Right.
we're back at the top.
And now we're moving. So now all of you are on spot 2 out of 5 because you're all on the pallet now.
Yeah.
after the next round is when Scavenger can start
will get
doing
there.
suppressing fire.
Yeah.
Cool.
But that is at the end of the next round. And then,
Right.
actually, it's at the end of the next round is when I will roll initiative for Scavenger's ship.
Okay.
Right.
So now we're back at the top with Kamala.
I'm just on the pallet as it's moving, and I'm videotaping all of this.
Yep.
And like CCing Captain Radko, CCing Scavengers.
Let's fucking see
what's happening. I'm sending it to everyone that we know.
Yep.
Astrid's just like, did you catch this boulder? You caught this boulder drop, right?
And I turn around and go, selfie with Astrid, and turn it back around.
Okay, so you're just on for the ride?
Yep. We really are team. That's
Okay.
awful.
So it is. So at the end of this round, you guys will be on space 3. Like when it gets, because K is at the
Yeah.
last one.
Yeah.
So after that is Pythia.
Nah.
And Pythia is going to...
Please don't pick up the boulder and hurl it at us, because that's
Who?
going to be mad.
3d10.
No, you see that all of the like red kind of like forms into like it starts like moving and pulsing
Oh,
differently,
dear.
and the pink chest plate is just like burning, glowing, and all of that kind of like what feels like energy goes up into the head of the mech and forms a conical beam that explodes out of the center of this thing's head.
Shit.
It is going to catch all of you because you're all in the same location.
Shit.
And it is 4d10 damage because it is psychic. So the only people who can try and resist this are Kay and Astrid.
Okay.
Well, because I was going to ask if you can move the boulder to block, but no.
I can't because
It's not even her
that's
turn.
not an action I can
All right,
do.
4d10.
I'm going to roll to see if Kay can resist this at all, and Astrid is going
it
to
a
do the same.
mental?
It is a mental save, yes.
And we're just taking it.
Oh my god, I pray to God. Pray.
Kay beats it, but
I got a 16, I beat it.
you beat it, so you guys are just going to take half damage.
Fuck.
So 4d10.
Oh, I'm so dead.
We're so dead.
That is a 3. That is a 2. That is a 5. That is a 10.
Fuck.
And that was the 4.
Oh.
3, 2, 5, 10.
Yep.
Oh.
How are you all doing?
I'm dead.
I'm at 13.
I'm at 4.
I'm dead.
Mohan goes down.
I have a patch.
I also have me.
Astrid, Kamala, and Kay are up. Kay
Okay.
has 3 hit points left.
Cool. Cool.
Do you have you have the Lazarus patches too?
Yep.
Right?
So
Okay,
it
good.
is. We skip over Rasmus. He's down. We skip over Hulla. He's down. We skip over Mohan. He's down. We are now at Astrid.
All right.
So we're getting on Scavenger's ship, right?
Yeah, we got insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got insurance.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Our poor ship that we just got.
We'll get an even newer one.
Do you want me to heal Kay, or do you want to slap a patch on him?
Kay's up.
Kay's
I know,
up.
but we
Yep.
should probably heal
Um,
him just in case.
I'm gonna use a patch on Mohan because it stabilizes.
Oh, I was just gonna heal him and pop him back up.
Yeah.
Oh.
The psychic sucker will immediately bring you back into action. The patches will only stabilize you.
Yeah.
Oh, so they don't heal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never
Well, no, they heal, but they don't get up. Like if it's in
Right.
combat.
Oh.
So, like, if you were to slap it on Kay, it would heal him hit points because he's not passed out. It would
Right.
just give him his hit points back.
Yeah.
Do you have a skill in heal?
Yes.
Do you want to use my patches?
She wouldn't be able to do the patches and,
And
the
my thing. That's
Okay,
why.
then
psychic sucker.
use your thing.
Okay. I'm going to.
just for like game's sake. Like, do you have heal at all?
No.
Is the Lazarus patch required to have heal?
It says Dex plus heal roll.
Okay, so it's just a Dex plus heal roll. Anyone can apply them. So
Oh.
that's still what you can do.
Yeah.
Even if it was like Lazarus patches, you have to have heal 1 to be able to use. I'd say fuck that because that's stupid.
Okay.
So then I am going to touch Mohan and use my psychic sucker, and I heal you for 2d6 plus 2. 11.
That's pretty
then.
good.
Yep. You take 1 system strain though,
Okay. I'm alive.
and I guess I cannot do my telepathic contact then with Pythia because I did the healing with him.
Yeah. What do you want Kay to do?
You keep on going.
Just get hit again?
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
there's really no other option besides get hit again.
Okay. So is there any? Kay does have another use of sense the need if you want to make him do something. You would get rid of the insurance on the
No.
Paradise if that was the case.
That was yesterday's sense of need. That wouldn't get rid of that.
No. But I'm just letting you know he has another sense the need.
Because
I
if
think we should get on our ship and have Rasmus provide cover so we can get the fuck out of there.
yeah. Can we boost the speed anyway? If he rolls like super well with his pilot to go 2?
No, the thing that this is giving you is a guaranteed moving once every turn.
Okay.
Because before you weren't guaranteed to move when you
Yeah.
were all running on the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna have to keep going.
Okay, I am going to roll to find out when in turn order Scavenger comes in. And that is a 7, so it's tied with Kamala and Pythia. So I'm going to have all three of us do a roll to see which one goes first. Scavenger got a 2.
5.
Kamala got a 5. Pythia got a 4, so Scavenger comes after Pythia.
Good, like he can pick up all of our dead bodies.
Glad I activated that distress speak.
I know.
Yeah.
Fuck. Thank you, survival kit.
Okay, so it is now Kamala's turn.
Oh my god. I don't know what else I can do. I am just chilling on the pallet.
Yeah, you guys are just
Slap
at space
a patch
3.
on someone.
Yeah, I'll put
Or on yourself to heal yourself even. Or heal me so that I
Yeah,
don't
because
go down.
we're about to get hit again. Yeah. So
yeah,
definitely
I'll
hit yourself.
Astrid, what how
I have 13 left, but
Astrid is absolutely the person that should get patched, like strategically,
Yep.
because she may survive getting hit.
Yep, I'm gonna patch you.
Thanks.
Straight on your face.
Oh, fun.
Right on your cheek, your fuzzy cheek.
Good.
Okay.
Good. That's
Yes.
gonna hurt when it comes off.
6.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yep.
You're still filming
I'm
all that
still
stuff.
filming
Yep.
everything. So everyone knows what's happening.
Yep.
That's a really strong phone. It survived that blast.
It's
Yeah, right.
Well, it's mental.
It's mental.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This is my meta tool.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need Kay and Astrid to make a mental save. Kay does not pass.
Fuck.
Damn it, Kay.
I'm so scared. 17. Pass.
Okay, so here come the 4d10.
Don't beat 11.
4,
I'm dead.
7,
I'm
Fuck.
dead.
3, 1.
15. So halved for me is
Yep.
7.
Yep.
I'm still alive.
Woo.
Astrid is the only person still alive on the pallet right now.
Oh my god.
What's its range? Can it hit us?
Yeah, because it can also like take steps and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it hasn't been rolling to take steps, so
it doesn't need to. It's a mech.
it can. You can slip in the sand.
Okay, so now it is Scavenger's turn, and seeing just a pile of of dead pirate comrades.
Children.
Yeah, you guys aren't really kids anymore,
We're
and he
young-
never
we're
young adults.
I am
yeah.
21.
Yeah, like and when Scavenger first met you, he didn't meet you guys as children.
That's true.
Like that's just like a perception that the Undernaut company had.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So Scavenger just shouts out through like the PA, and he's like,
Astrid! The fuck you want me to do here? Do I shoot it or I get you? What's going on? What do you think will happen? Is it hurt? Is it gonna go down? What's happening?
It's hurt.
Do I shoot or do I pick you up, Astrid?
Shoot it!
so Scavenger's gonna shoot.
Please don't fuck it up.
Scavenger got a 15, and we'll say that his gunners probably have like a +4 total to their stuff, so he does hit.
Yeah!
So we're gonna do, yeah, he probably has a plasma beam. All right, so that does 3d6 damage, and it is armor piercing 10. Okay, so that will ignore Pythia's armor entirely.
Woo.
5, 1, 5. So that is 11 damage to Pythia. Pythia, you see that it gets hit by this plasma beam and just like kind of crosses over its chest, and a piece of the armor just kind of like melts away a little bit, and just melts like it's metal, and that it kind of makes it so that it's like having tough time moving its arm, and you see it like flex its arm to like break past the melted part that was limiting its range of motion, and it kind of staggered back when it got hit a bit, and it is looking pretty bad as you see like the lights on it like flicker a few more times than they normally have been.
Okay.
Pythia is reeling a little bit. What do you want to do?
I'm taking that boulder, baby.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm gonna chuck that boulder with my brain powers. That's only 5.
5 damage.
Yeah.
So that gets ignored by the armor.
God damn it!
So you just hit it and it doesn't knock it off balance or anything like that. And it is now the pallet moves forward again. So you guys are at 4. So there's only one more until you get back to the paradise.
Okay.
It is Pythia's turn.
Shit.
They are going to roll their... you have to roll an evade to try and live. Mental save, sorry.
Yep. 15, I saved.
Nice.
Cool, we'll roll.
Ooh.
Now we're rolling. Everybody else will still take damage. So
shit.
you guys are... They're going to be... Everyone who is down will be critically injured. Not mortally, critically. So
Okay.
it's going to take hospital time for you all to recover.
Okay. Not just me bringing you back up.
Yeah, it is. Actually, it may be very close to mortal wounded. That's a 4. That's a 2. That's a 2. That's a 5. So that is 13 damage. How negative are all of you?
13.
Negative 13, yeah.
Oh, you guys were at 0?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because your last thing was 11, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had 11 health left.
Wow.
13 divided by 2 is 6.
How are you doing?
I have 6 health left.
Oh my god. Astrid, beefy. It is now
Only against
Scavenger's
mental.
turn.
Scavenger, murder it!
What do you want me to do? You want me to kill it?
Kill it!
I'll try.
They got a 17, so that does hit it.
Ooh,
Good.
Okay.
And
Okay.
what was it? 3d6?
3d6.
That is 13 damage.
I swear to God, if I die for a second time.
I double died.
It is beyond hurt. Like, it's now kind of like looking around, almost like it's thinking about running.
God.
But there's like this thing that you're witnessing on Pythia where, you know what? You can hear it now. It is so intense now that you can hear it even without trying to make a telepathic contact, because this is something that Plutarch had mentioned in his diaries, that just Plutarch being a very strong telepath, anytime he was near it, he could just hear the screaming in anger and all that stuff. And you start hearing it now that it is literally 2 points away from dead. That's how close it is to dead. And you hear this screaming anger, but inside you hear the sorrow that Plutarch was talking about. And the sorrow is what's trying to make Pythia leave, and the anger is it trying to reject leaving the instance to save itself. Its anger is making it suicidal. The sorrow is trying to make it preserve itself.
Okay.
And that's what you hear. And now it is you guys. You were at 4 last time, so now you're at 5. So you're back. You have the thing get back in. You don't have enough people to pilot it.
Fuck! I forgot!
And they're dead, so they couldn't help you with that.
There's 4. No, there's 4 of us on it now because the 3
Oh,
henches.
yeah, there's 4. One in
And me.
You can
henches.
heal K.
Yeah.
that's
I
all you
can
have to
heal
do.
K.
You want to bring K up since it's your turn?
Yes!
Yeah, pop K up.
Please, Kay, please. 7.
7 health,
Nope, 8. 8 health.
8 health.
Yep.
Cool. So he pops up.
Oh, God.
Barely.
Let's get this shit in the air, dude.
All right, Astrid. What the fuck happened?
Bad things. We gotta go.
And K rolls a natural 10 plus his 3 pilot.
Oh, thank God.
And you guys get the fuck out into space. And you and Kay see out the window that Pythia kind of retreats into the island, like into like one of the cove areas. And then you see it rocket itself back into orbit.
Shit. Is it following
Man,
us?
We couldn't even like kill it.
No, it's not following you. It is
okay,
running
okay.
away.
Okay. Ooh.
And that's where we're going to end the session.
They're all dead.
Yeah, we're all dead. Yeah. Good.
Are you
good.
gonna let me heal them first?
And that's where we're ending the session.
Yeah. No, we have to like, go to the hospital.
Yeah, these guys are going to be like in a coma.
Oh, that'll be fun.
It's just me, baby.
my
So-
god.
How do you guys feel?
Comatose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just glad we didn't really die.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys did get back to the ship. You didn't actually die.
Yeah, I thought we were not going to make it.
And I will say I'm glad that I managed to get K up so that we could keep our paradise, because I would be really upset if we had just done everything to it.
We had insurance. We could just
I know,
abandon
but
it.
still.
Yeah.
There's some sentimentality to
Yeah.
it.
You saved us, Astrid.
You did, yeah.
Well, you guys want to talk about this? Then join us on our Discord. If you look in the show notes, it's down there. Or you can go to bit.ly/failed crits. And that's all we're really going to plug. So thank you all for listening to the end of this second arc. Thank you to Wowbit for the use of their theme song, Into the Portal. Thank you to Kevin MacLeod for the use of the ending theme, On the Shore. And we can't wait to start the next arc with you.
Yay!
Woo!
Bye.
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 Kamala and Mohan and Hala and Rasmus. You were all telepathically connected when you went down. So Kamala, you see before you the Great Willow.
Yep.
And everyone else is with you as well, except for Astrid and Kay, because they're not down right now. Last time you saw it, it kind of had different colors changing on it, and then that's what Kamala's been in her brain associating with the color change of her feathers when she got revived.
Yep.
And as you're looking at the Great Willow, you see that it kind of shudders, and the Great Willow has this like shaking to it, and it starts to raise up out of the ground a little bit. Underneath the Great Willow is this kind of like expanding stone almost that is uprooting the Great Willow currently. And from above the Great Willow, you see the flesh mass that has been chasing you reaching down toward it. And I'm going to have Mohan and Kamala roll a notice. Also, you guys can quickly talk, like if you want to say anything, because you're kind of like disoriented, down in a coma.
9.
9, so that's a mixed success. What did you get? 7 mixed
7.
success. So Kamala, you're the one who notices this big root popping up, and Mohan, you notice that the thing that is pushing all of the roots up. Kind of describe it a little bit better to where you see it more clearly or you're seeing it from a different angle. And you two, with your collective notices and describing it to each other, there's one thing that stands out. The surface of this large rock that is pushing up the Great Willow has a shape in it that is familiar to you. And you remember that when you were on Undernot, in one of the rooms where all the kids were being kept, there was a arrowhead-ish shaped rock that was being analyzed medically and compared to all of you. And there are thousands of this rock on this almost egg-shaped thing that is uprooting the Great Willow.
Well, it's like scales.
It is like scales.
It's fucking dragons. It was in our fucking sea
God.
shanty.
I just reread it. God damn it! God damn it!
And that's the end of our second arc.